Knicks 97-92 to stun the Philadelphia 76ers, man. The Knicks take a 3-1 lead. Joel Embiid 27 points, 10 rebounds. To my surprise, man, he got out rebounded, man. Even Josh Hart had more rebounds than this man. You know, Josh Hart had about 14 rebounds, and I think in another uh McBride. I think it was Josh. Yeah, Josh. Oh, excuse me, 17 rebounds,
Yes.
and then Nobley had 14 rebounds. The Knicks out rebounded the 76ers 52-32. With that kind of rebound, margin, man, they got out rebounded by 20 rebounds. Could that be, what I'm saying? And on a rough shooting night for both teams, Jalen Brunson, man, of course, man, it's on the screen. He dropped 47 points and Embiid 27 points. It seemed like the Knicks had a game plan to attack Embiid because of I know he's not 100%, but I think that's the Knicks are pretty much attacking Joel Embiid because of his mobility.
You know, what do you
What?
think about this? What do you? I didn't mean to interrupt, Dave. What do you think about this? The game before, when Embiid was playing what some might consider to be a little bit of dirty ball, especially against Mitchell Robinson in particular, with the grabbing,
Hmm.
potentially
Oh,
injuring him, and then giving him a good karate Bruce Lee type kick in the groin area. You
mm,
think that might have had anything to do with the way that they played tonight in their strategy?
I don't know. I'm not. I don't know, but I don't know. All I know is that they've been in Embiid neck the whole series. I
You know,
mean, Hartenstein has been playing him. He's man. I'm seeing a whole nother side of Hartenstein
yeah,
that I haven't seen before. I
playing
mean, he's
hard,
in there getting the two hand flushes like Ronnie Cycling.
old
The
school
Knicks is
Miami.
balling. Yeah, and I don't know. I like the Knicks, man. Surprising me as far as the front court and all of the role players. I'm surprised, man. Like Jalen Brunson has been having a bad series, the whole series. So I knew that wasn't gonna last long. But the Knicks has been getting it done. So that speaks volumes to the Knicks, coaching and you know, especially Jalen Brunson, father. He's been doing some coaching up on those players, those especially those Villanova players.
You know,
So, Trav, what you chime in? What you say?
Yeah, I think yeah, that's a tough team. They're a scrappy team.
Yeah.
So I ain't think Philly had a chance anyway this series. I
What?
mean, if Embiid was totally healthy, then it might have been a different story. But without him being 100%, they don't have a chance.
Yeah, and the
Cause
Knicks down Julius Randle.
yeah, they don't have that third guy. Oh yeah, they had Rounder. It would have been a sweep.
mm,
Some would
Yeah,
just
that's no doubt.
some would say it'd be the other way around. Some would say he would mess up the chemistry.
I don't think so. I think they were playing pretty good with Rounder. I know sometimes he used to take too many threes or whatever, but I think they were playing pretty good.
Yeah, well, you can't win no game, man, getting out rebounded like they did, 52-32.
nope.
And beat only
Nah,
got pulled down 10 boards.
Nah. You can't be a champion playing like that.
Nah.
I know right now, Dave, I know you're sweating a little bit because here in about what, another 6, 7, 8, 10 minutes, we got the game coming up that I can't believe what I've been seeing right
Right,
now out of the
right,
Suns. I don't
right.
know what's going on over there. Actually, I have an idea
We
what's
we
going
we gonna
what
get to him,
what you mean, Max?
Max. We gonna get to him, Max.
on. All
Max,
right,
we gonna
all
get.
right, all right, all right. I'll leave this. I'll say the best for last. That's
And
it.
if you want to get to him, we're transitioning to him next.
No,
Or
no, 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 no,
what?
no. I love this Jalen Brunson Knicks 76ers. I'm telling you that it's been a great matchup. I think that they match up real well together. but I do believe that Joel Embiid is on an island by himself against Mitchell Robinson and Hartenstein. That's just too much for Embiid, and he doesn't have Tobias Harris ain't that guy to be able to help him out like that. He's not that big. He doesn't play that big. And then when Embiid has to resort to doing things like pulling people's pants down and then try to kick them in the nuts, that don't look good either.
Well, today they didn't even have Robinson. He hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He got hurt in the game.
Yeah, because of Embiid.
And Embiid still only got 10 rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
Got out rebounded by some damn wings, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, this series right here showed the Sixers they got to get up off Tobias Harris. They have to.
They got to,
man. Should have been got up off that fool, man.
Jimmy Butler already told him. Shit.
Been got up off that fool, man.
Shit. That's what Tobias Harris over me?
Whoever calling up Elton. Matter of fact, Elton Brand a motherfucking joke, man. He a joke, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, what are you doing, man? And then y'all remember a couple years back when he brought in Al Horford and shit? Yeah, Al Horford, all them big men in the front court.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. I'm like, man, this motherfucker, he a joker. He trying to build a team based on his position.
Yep. Don't work that way.
And that's what's hurting him right now, his position. He never really had no stability at that spot. You tried to plug in Al Horford, but you ain't had a power forward since then. And Ben Simmons was your power forward / point guard. So that's where the Sixers at, man. They gotta do something with that front court. And Buddy Hield ain't doing nothing. I mean, they brought him over to help out in these moments, and he ain't coming through.
We'll get a quick update on the game right now. Milwaukee versus the Pacers. We're at 108-94 with 7:24 left to go in the fourth. Indy's got a pretty good lead, a pretty solid handle on this game at this point. But plenty of time still left, so I digress.
Yeah, you was talking about the Suns earlier, man. You wanted to talk about them.
Well, Dave, I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm serious when I say this, and I know I sound like a white Stephen A., but are you ready to talk about the Suns, David?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna hide from the. I'm ready. Hey, look, I ain't gonna deny the truth. They're gonna get swept, bro. That's what's gonna happen, man.
Man, I can't believe you.
Hey, Trav. Earlier in the year, bro, you already know my stance on the Suns. Everybody thought I was supposed to be early in the year on the bandwagon because they got a bunch of superstars. Trav, I sound like a damn hater earlier in the year, man. I sound like a hater because I don't like superstars. I don't like people that put a bunch of superstars together. I like pieces that fit.
Yeah, I thought they would be better than what they are. I ain't know it was gonna be this bad.
They don't have a brain to the team. The team doesn't have a brain.
The team didn't get the coach they wanted. They settled for the coach that they had. They could have had sorry-ass Doc Rivers, but they realized that he wasn't worth a shit. So they had sorry-ass Frank Vogel try to take a potential Hall of Famer in KD. He's going to be a future Hall of Famer. A potential Hall of Famer in the making in Devin Booker. You have another all-time great in Bradley Beal. Not to mention you have Nurkic, Eubanks, and Bol, 3 bigs, and somehow, some way, Frank Vogel's mind can't figure out how to utilize this talent and make it work. That's just sorry-ass coaching. Good-ass players.
Nah, bro. They're trying to pull off the unconventional offense with no point guard. That's what they're trying to do right now. And Denver can do it because Jamal Murray is not really a point guard. He can bring the ball up court, but he's not really a point guard. And Jokic is the point guard on that team. He's the
Yeah.
brain.
Yeah, it goes through Jokic.
Well, we had Chris Paul. He was Chris. Old man Chris Paul. He had pull a hammy. Availability was the issue with Chris Paul, but other than that, he ran the show. Ever since
Yeah, but you got to look at when they had Chris Paul. Look at the bench that they had. The Suns had a great bench, so that team was way better than this team right here.
They had a better coach in Monty Williams before they got Frank Vogel,
and that's crazy because that's crazy because they got Durant and Bradley Beal there. So that sounds crazy, but
yeah, Trav. But it don't really matter if you ain't got no brains, no point guard on the squad, man. You gotta have a general, man. You gotta have a general.
I told you before the series, you were gonna see the eclipse of the sun.
Oh yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, I told at the beginning of the year, I don't buy into all of these stars being put together, bro. That don't equate to chemistry, man. That don't mean they're gonna jail.
Yeah, that's like what 23, 22 Lakers. When you had Carmelo, you had Westbrook, you had LeBron, you had everybody under the sun, and didn't even make the playoffs.
What happens, man?
It would work a whole lot better if they played team ball. You're not gonna win with 3 players. It's always ISO ball.
KD the one putting in work, man. The other guys, they missed your shot. Bradley Beal missing a bunch of shots and shit, man. And Devin Booker, I mean, he not aggressive enough. He ain't taking enough shots.
No, he's trying to do that Kobe fadeaway every chance he gets just to make some kind of highlight reel, but that's not what is going to win you the game.
Devin Booker might ask for a trade after this year season.
Everybody got it, maybe.
But then, too, you look at the Timberwolves, they've been playing amazing defense on them. They playing team ball. That last game, it was 6 players in double figures. They was moving the ball, and Edwards still scored 36 points. That's what they don't understand. You can play team ball, let other players get their point. They're going to play better defense. They're going to hustle harder. And your stars still going to get their point. But with this team, the coaching isn't there.
Coaching.
Yeah, man. You let let everybody get the touches, man. They're going to play hard on the other end. But if they ain't involved, they just could be running up and down the court, thinking why they ain't get the ball on offense.
But if you look at the way that the two teams get coached and the way that Finch is utilizing every bit of his bench to the absolute end of their ability, whereas you got Vogel, he doesn't even know who to put in the game. He doesn't know how to place the rotation properly in order to match up, in order to create some kind of separation from players, in order to get open looks, good shots, and keep it competitive and get that lead that they're not going to be able to come back from. Vogel himself doesn't have that killer instinct. He's a white Doc Rivers.
Yeah, it's just a lot of these coaches, they get too many chances. They be in the league too long just because
Hold on, bro. Hold on. No. We're not going that far. Frank Vogel he belong in the league.
No, I don't think so.
No. Maybe not on a championship team roster, but he belong in the league.
I don't believe he do. Maybe as an assistant.
Do you
see some coaches they do good as an assistant coach, but not as a head coach?
Have you checked the coaching roster, man? Like the available coaches, bro. We ain't that many great coaches in the league, man.
If I was the Suns, you know what I would do? I would call Bill Belichick.
Yeah, man.
They might as well.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, the hell with Bill Belichick.
Or right now, AD's available since he got dumped with a winning record from the Bucks. That'd be something I'd look into real heavy.
Bro, you just said a football coach when it comes to NBA players coaching, man.
Well, hold on. But who wasn't What
Hey,
team?
Trav, you can't even name me 10 coaches better than Frank Vogel, man.
I can't.
Go.
You got Jason Kidd is a better coach. Nick Nurse.
Who?
Nick Nurse.
That's the coach I wanted too.
Yeah.
Spoelstra.
3.
Yeah.
Ty Lue.
4.
The cat from
It's gonna be a struggle.
Minnesota coach.
Finch.
Man, you just saying that because they're winning.
Nah. Even the Thunder. The Thunder got a better. He a better coach. Man, it's several coaches that's better than Frank Vogel.
So you're gonna go to the top team. But Minnesota, back to Minnesota, man, they got a point guard.
But you know why they're a top team?
Because they got a point guard.
No, it's because of the coaching. That's a young team.
Yeah, the
and to be a number 1 seed.
Utilizing them. Yeah, coaches utilizing those bigs, man, right?
What stars do the OKC have?
OKC got just 1 star. Let me see, 1 star for the most part.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. See, that's coaching. Look at the Knicks. Look how good they done played.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you got great coaches out here.
Great. Man, you throwing that word around too loose, man.
All I'm saying,
well, not great. Good coaches.
Yeah, you got good
But
coaches.
Frank Vogel, a lot of times when you have these different coaches and they have great talent on the team and they can't do nothing with it, it's the coaching.
Dave, I got to come back to you on this one right here. AG got fired on the 23rd of January this year. And out of 43 games, he was 30-13 with the Bucks. Now, that firing doesn't make any sense just to bring in Doc Rivers and then have a losing or break-even type record. So when I say the AG's available, that'd be one I'm looking at right there. 30-13 before he got canned out of 43 games. So we're talking about more than half the season at that point. And they were I think they were still in second place solid, playing good ball. So that wouldn't be a bad coach that knows how to use his players to the best of their ability and get people in that rotation. But
yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I would be surprised if they hire him. It's just the nature of the game, and they just keep these same coaches around and recycle them.
But that one didn't even make any damn sense. How are you going to fire a coach that's played 43 games and he's got you at 30-13 to start out the season, and you're playing good ball? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That didn't make no sense.
You got to look at your star. There's no other reason but the star of the team wanted him gone.
I remember we talked about that. You think it was Giannis though? Yeah,
it had to be. They wouldn't have got rid of him. I've never seen anything like that. A team winning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've never seen that before.
And you fire the coach.
That's like Phil Jackson. You know what I'm saying, right? When he's just killing him, or Steve Kerr, you just don't do that.
Yeah, you don't do that. Now I've seen it where they had a good year with a winning record in the playoffs, and they might fire a coach because they think they need somebody else to get over the hump. But during the season, to fire a coach like that, a new coach, yeah, that's on the star. Because if he wanted him there, he would still be there.
Good point.
It backfired on him.
Yeah,
but they never should have got rid of Budenholzer. They should have never got rid of him.
Everybody loved Bud.
Yeah, I think that was a big mistake. So that might cause Giannis. He might not never see the championship again.
Dang, man. Well, moving on, man. Speaking of coaching, man, your boy Ty Lue figured something out, man, to get his team back in contention for this series, man. The Clippers played today, man. Even the series up 116-111. Paul George and James Harden both contributed 33 points apiece. and 6 rebounds. But Kyrie Irving on the other end, 40 points, man. 40 points, shot over 50%. Luka Doncic, not so much. 29 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, triple double. But he shot like one for 9 from 3. I think he shot his team out of the game in this situation.
He played
What do y'all
no
speak?
defense.
Yeah, he's not a defender at all.
There was plays where he was just sitting there watching the other guy score like he was in the crowd. I couldn't believe it. He just didn't act like he wanted to win today.
Max, why do you think guys do that? Right? Because we talking about world-class athlete. I mean, does this guy take his conditioning serious? Like, it's nothing for you for a guy to, especially a young guy in his prime, to run up and down the court, man, or run around and play defense.
I think that it should come natural to him with the ability that he's got just from God-given talent, and not to mention the skills that he's honed over the course of being in Europe, now in the NBA. I expect him to be better than he is currently. I know he's been in the league since 2018, but that's no excuse for not being able to step it up and take it to the next level. And that's more than just being the leader in scoring. You got to be the leader of the team, set the tone, keep the pace, and make sure that rubs off on the rest of the crew. That way, winning is contagious.
Here's the thing, though, Mac. I'm not one to believe that he can't play defense. I know people don't agree with me, but I know anybody can play defense, man. It's just effort.
Right.
So I'm asking you, why is he not putting effort in?
I wish I knew.
Physical ability on offense. This is weird to me.
It's not weird to me, Dave. I think
it is weird, Trav, because you hear this, you got a superstar, man, a world-class athlete won't attempt to play offense. And we know why it is, because he want to pad his stats on the offensive end.
And plus, he too slow.
Bro, but
he's not athletic at all. He's too slow.
Trav, you don't have to be fast to play defensive angles, man.
You have to play fast. If you play on the perimeter, you have to have quick feet.
Yeah, you definitely do.
He's the exact polar opposite of what Ben Simmons was. What I mean by that is Ben Simmons was scared to take a shot, but Ben Simmons will he'll play defense on
you. Yeah.
Versus Luka, and watching today when they got down, Luka was watching shots just getting taken on him, just watching it happen and getting laid up on him. I'm like, man, listen. Even if I know he was in foul trouble, I think he was 3 fouls in the second quarter. I understand that he had to play a little conservative, but even before that, he just wasn't showing like he wanted to play defense. Like, I don't think I'm going to do it today. I'm going to wait till the next game. No, fuck that. You need to play it all game long. And I'm tired of seeing one night he's playing defense, because the game before he was playing some good-ass defense.
And they won.
Offense.
And they won.
And they won. But now he came back and it's like, I don't know. Was he tired? I don't like the inconsistency in that when it comes to both ways.
And really, this game here.
So Trav, I want you to clear up what you said. You said he too slow-footed, but what about last game when he was playing defense?
He wasn't doing nothing on defense.
No,
bro, you don't have to.
He was playing defense.
Yeah, he was showing effort, bro. All you got to do is just minimize. That's all they ask you. Minimize the attack. That's it.
Get in front of your man. Don't let your friend out fucking run you. Don't let him get in front of you.
Yeah, hold your man long enough for somebody else to help.
He too slow, and them guys was running on him. Really, to be honest, the Clippers are lucky to win this game. They was up by 31 points.
31 points, yo. Then Kyrie lit him up. And I don't ever give Kyrie credit, but Kyrie lit the fuck up. He blew up everybody on that court. Man.
Oh yeah, he's really a better, he's a better scorer than Luka.
Listen. Yeah. Listen, so if Luka cannot, we're gonna go we're gonna resort to what you were saying, that he doesn't have the ability to play on the perimeter. Do you agree with that, Max?
I don't see. Here's the thing. I
All
know
right.
he has the ability to play on the perimeter. He has the ability to play on the post. He has a good transition game, but he refuses for whatever reason to do it consistently every game, all game long. Now,
So would you say, Trav, that Luka is not a guard, he's more of a power forward?
Yeah, no, yeah, I would say he's more of like
like a point forward.
yeah, like
But
a
he's a
point
power
forward.
forward, so I mean he don't have enough guard speed to play defense on the perimeter, you said.
Yeah,
So
he don't have it.
so you saying he would get chewed up if you drop him in the 80s, you saying that he wouldn't be able to keep up with those guards in the 80s.
No, he's in the 80s. He's had to be on the bench.
So
He's
but even playing power forward like he does in today's game, point power forward, you don't think he'll be able to keep up with Charles Barkley and them as a power forward?
Man, what Shaq say, he'll be barbecue chicken.
barbecue chicken.
Nah, he wouldn't have a chance.
But on the other end, though, he'll give work to Charles Barkley on the other end. You know that.
It gets funny when you try to compare, because
I ain't
the
comparing.
things these guys do now, you couldn't do in those times.
Right.
So a lot of this shit that these stars do now, that's why the playoffs always be so awful. Like a lot of these games, it be some awful games because it's just the game plan and the play and all the 3-point shooting. Cause I don't be understanding, just like these teams get up and they still just jacking threes instead of running plays and trying to get either bucket to seal the game.
So other words, Luka Doncic is James Harden all over again.
No,
Yeah,
he played some defense today.
So is he James Harden all over again?
Now, see, James Harden used to be a great defender when he was his first few years.
Yeah.
He was a great defender, but then he just got out of it. Some games he might play a little, all right defense, but most time
he was more in his stats and his offensive numbers. So that's what Luka Doncic has become. James Harden.
But I ain't gonna lie, it ain't nobody on the Clippers team that can guard Luka. He's unstoppable. I just watch it. It's amazing to me. They can't do nothing with Luka, really. If he having a bad game, that's on him.
Yeah.
Because nobody on the Clippers can stop him. Even Kawhi, he can't stop
him. Yeah. Kawhi was out tonight, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah. Yeah, he can't stop him. George. I've seen Westbrook sticking him hard. Any of those guys, they can't stick him.
So he should have went to the cup, man, for contact and for more free throws, huh?
Yeah, if he would have done that, Miles would have took this game. They would have took this game.
But instead, he settled for 3-pointers, huh?
Yeah, because see, Paul George came out on fire. He had the same amount of points there, which was 16 in the first quarter. Mm-hmm. He came out on fire.
And Kyrie didn't score a single point the first quarter.
Yeah, that's kind of how Kyrie been in this series. He kind of started off slow, and then he kind of turned it on as the game go on.
Yeah, but that's not a good scorer, though.
But
Kyrie?
I said that's not the habits of a good scorer. A team can't wait for you to turn it on in the second quarter.
Yeah, you gotta look at it though. Luka is controlling the team. Kyrie's not playing point. Luka is dominating the ball.
Luka get to show up when he want to show. I mean, Kyrie get to show up when he want to show up.
Because he's not the man of the team. It's Luka's team.
It don't matter. Even when he was the man, Luka got the burden of carrying the scoring load the whole game. So he got to pace himself.
No, that's what he chooses to do. That's what Luka chooses to do.
Kyrie's capable of scoring just as much as Luka is, but not Kyrie's team. But to go back to Trav's point and your point, Dave, when it comes to Luka, and I'm just going to use him as the example, they don't have an answer, and a lot of teams really don't have an answer for him on defense when it comes to trying to stop Luka. That's what makes him so dynamic, and maybe that's what a part of it is when he decides not to play defense like he can, like he should, because he got such a dynamic offensive game that it's just unstoppable. And he wears out a lot of those other defenders that are trying to guard him because after a while, man, you get tired of getting that shit thrown in your face and it going in every time. That's got to take a lot out of you. That's got to be frustrating as hell. And just a quick update, the Pacers did end up beating the Bucks this evening by 11. I don't have the final score off the top of my head, but that game is over. And my last point I'm going to make, the 4s and the 5s, whether it's in the East or the West, are always
108.
125, 108. Super Dave got it already. The 4s and the 5s always come out to be the best matchups, in my opinion. And it's proven true in this case on both conferences.
Yeah, and both whoever wins, they'll be out of the next round. I thought the Clippers was a better team than what they are, but the next round they might get swept.
Yeah, well, the next game, man, will be Monday. I mean, what's that right here on the screen? It says right here on the screen. The first Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday.
Old eyes, yeah. There we go. Yep. Yep, game 5.
What we got next, man? Oh, man, we got to talk about that last game between the Lakers and the Nuggets, man. Lakers finally got them a game, man. So they didn't get swept. All right. 119 to 108. AD, you know what I'm saying? AD looked good, man. 25 points, 23 rebounds. I mean, that's mostly what I paid attention. Austin Reeves and D'Angelo Russell stepped up. So, and I'm not ignoring LeBron's 30-point piece, 30-point performance, but I was looking at, AD, man, and those 25 points and 23 rebounds. That's impressive play to me. I don't know how y'all want to digest this win for the Lakers. I ain't really get to go back and break down this game like I wanted to, but what y'all say to this game?
Yeah,
13 points, 33 points, 14 rebounds, and 14 assists himself.
I think the writing's on the wall for the Lakers. I think they know it. I think that anybody who watches ball and knows what they're looking at knows it.
Go through AD.
Yeah, got to go through AD. Now, if LeBron and the Lakers can somehow do what no team has ever done before in the last 86 games, and that is come back from a 3-0 deficit, then maybe we can start talking some serious basketball with the Lakers and them getting further than the first round, which I don't see happening. But it also begs the question is, if you say you've got the greatest player to ever play basketball, how come the greatest player to play basketball gets down 3-0? It's crazy.
Yeah, I think it goes back to the coaching. I always emphasize coaching. That's what I always do. Sometimes, even though, LeBron has been in the league a long time. A lot of people think he's the GOAT or whatever, but a lot of times it comes down to the coaching. Because this series, the Lakers have been up every game at halftime. Those 3 games they lost. AD has had a great series. Every game he had, besides, the last one, he had 30-some points each game, double digits in rebounding, played great. The Lakers should be up in this series.
But they lost, man, because LeBron, he holds on to that ball too long, and other players can't get in their flow.
What? So let me ask y'all this: what happened to the coach when the team's not doing what they need to do? What happened to the coach calling timeout
Right,
and check the team on what they're doing?
right.
I don't see a lot of that now. It's like they just let them keep playing, let them keep jacking threes. Because the Lakers did that a lot. When they'll be up, they just still jack three. But a lot of the teams do that now.
I say,
I just don't
I say
understand.
since he's since he's the coach, LeBron the coach, they let him coach.
Let him coach.
Bill Russell did it
I don't believe in that.
since he the GOAT. Since he the GOAT,
He's
he's the GOAT. Bill Russell coaches his own team. Why can't he? Michael Jordan basically coached the team.
He's not those guys. He's not those guys.
Oh man. Yo.
He's shown you that time and time again.
Oh yeah.
He hadn't lost that many finals for no reason.
LeBron couldn't have done what James Harden did tonight against Dallas the way James Harden took control of that game in the second half. LeBron couldn't have done what Paul George did against the Mavericks in the first half when he had control of that game. LeBron couldn't have made that clutch play dribbling the ball like Paul George did in the face of another defender and drop a three. LeBron wouldn't have done any of that.
No, but those guys in their prime or whatever, those guys are killers on the court. LeBron is not.
LeBron's never been a killer, though. That's the thing. He's never had a killer instinct.
So how bad is Murray injured? Because if Murray got a bad injury, the Nuggets might be in trouble.
Oh, Jamal Murray.
Yeah. Because he got hurt.
I believe it was a minor sprain, but let's double check on the latest news.
Because if he's injured and he ain't 100, they could be in trouble.
Yeah, they might be, but I think that if they used Reggie, put him in, let him run it.
String.
Yeah, a calf string. But like I said, you could use Reggie. Everything's going to go through Joker one way or the other. So Jamal.
Listen, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, if Murray is injured, they in trouble. Reggie ain't gonna get it done. They gonna be in trouble.
It's gonna be tough.
I know the Joker. He's the man of the team. But Murray is that dog on that team that get them through a lot of time. So that dog is injured. They might be in trouble. But the reason I say that because really the Lakers should be up in this series anyway. They just down because, like you said, LeBron the coach.
It's funny you believe that, man.
LeBron's been acting like coach, general manager, everything else. He brought in Westbrook. He brings in who he wants to bring in, whether it be Carmelo. It didn't make any difference. He's failed miserably at it. But then he wants to blame everybody else. He wants to blame the coaches. He wants to blame his teammates. He wants to blame the media. He wants to blame Russia. He wants to blame aliens and UFOs. Man, LeBron doesn't take any accountability for anything that he does on his own. Did he take accountability for bringing in Russell Westbrook and it not working out? No. Did he take any accountability for Carmelo? No. He just let him hang. Just let them out to dry. Didn't matter to him. I can understand business being business, but at the same time, if you don't have the intention of going and taking a team all the way, then don't waste anyone else's time.
Oh yeah, LeBron got to look in the mirror. It's all on him.
Absolutely.
But y'all remember I said before the series, I thought the Lakers would beat them
against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I went with the upset. That's what I predicted. But they let me down.
Yeah. I don't see it happening, Trav. I don't.
But watching the games, like I say, they was up every game. At the half, they was up every game. They were going, AD was doing his thing. All they had to do was keep doing the same thing. They would be up in this series.
Yeah, you can't lose leads. You can't start not playing defense. You can't start messing up the rotation and giving up points. And that's why you end up losing. And they did it 3 times in a row, with the exception of last night's game, which, gave them an extra, lifeline for maybe a day or two. So we'll see what they can do with it. Maybe they can come alive and get that extra gear and prove everybody wrong.
Yeah, I just think it depends on that Murray injury. And also Reeves hadn't had a good series. And Russell, he's had 2 good games. Cause the game before I don't think he hit a shot the game before, Russell. He came back this game and hit 21. Then the game before that, what he had, like 7 threes.
Yep. 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to be consistent. He hasn't been real consistent, but he's been more consistent than some other players. At the same time, Kendrick Perkins at the halftime show, Dave and I were talking about this earlier. I'm going to see what you have to say about this. Kendrick Perkins said that the Lakers should have got rid of Austin Reeves and D'Lo, built around LeBron, and they would have been doing a lot better right now. You think that's true?
Nah, I don't think so. The team goal as LeBron goal. See, LeBron should be letting these other guys, they should go through AD, get these other guys, they points, where they'll hustle harder, they'll be more engaged in the game. All he gotta do is fill in the gaps. He's still gonna get his point.
Right.
Because he's the point guard of the team. But he's still gonna get his point.
Yeah, Kendrick Perkins and them on LeBron payroll, man. That's all that is, man.
Clutch Sports.
Yeah, but LeBron is a glorified point guard, man. That's what he is, old school, glorified point guard. He's 6'8", so he can score he can score anytime he get ready.
Yeah, he just LeBron doesn't have a bag though. See, that's the problem too.
He didn't need one. Karl Malone at the point guard. You can't touch offensive players in today's game.
Karl Malone is LeBron's biggest fan.
Yeah, man. He more like he really more like Charles Barkley.
Really? Yeah. You can compare it to either one.
Charles Barkley had a bag.
Not a 3-pointer.
Charles Barkley had one hand, dribble mainly with his right, couldn't dribble with his left.
He was a great post player at 6'4".
Yeah, at post. But I'm saying, Charles can handle on the perimeter also.
And he was a dog out there.
So it's okay. So then maybe Karl Malone then.
Karl Malone was a dog. He was a great post player.
I remember Charles Barkley punching
started out when he first
right in the mouth. Bam.
Yeah. And both of those guys had a mid range.
Yeah.
Karl Malone had a mid range at first.
Then he developed it.
Karl Malone had a pretty good mid range his whole career.
He was a dunker, man, fast break guy. But yeah,
but see, he was a power forward. He wasn't a guy like LeBron. He's
exactly what he was, a power forward.
So it's just different because even Barkley, he would bring the ball up sometimes and do a lot of things, but these guys had a better offensive skill set.
I feel like the league is repackaging these guys. I don't feel like those guys in the past. I feel like they had their same skill set, but they was required to play a role as a power forward or whatever their position was. They had to function like that.
Yeah, even now, a lot of these guys,
power forward couldn't take over the point guard assignment, job or whatever. Like, man, what you doing, man? Get out. I'm bringing the ball up court. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a discrepancy right there.
Oh yeah,
button heads, man. If Charles Barkley tried to take over Maurice Cheek's role, man, You know, they'll be butting heads, man. But in today's game, it's encouraged. And the point guards, a lot of like LeBron's system, he wanted his point guards to play off the ball. You the one need to play off the ball, not your point guards.
He can't play off the ball. He never tried, and that's what's been hurting him. That's why even if they would have got a true point guard, it still would have been the same result.
Yeah, LeBron and the mailman are the same person. I'm looking at the stats; they're the same height. I'm telling you, they're the same guy, except one's got 4 rings, the other one doesn't. Same stats.
Gloria, we need to have a talk.
Miss Bell?
LeBron Malone.
LeBron Malone.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, look, the guy averaged up until his last season where he played 42 games with the Lakers. He averaged just under 26 points a game, 4 assists, 2 steals, 8 rebounds. I'm telling you, it's LeBron James with hair. with maybe not anymore, but at one time with hair. Beautiful curly hair. So
say Gloria seen Malone and say, "Oh, he got good hair."
Oh man, beautiful hair, man. Karl Malone's shit was shiny, like he was using Soul Flow from fucking Coming to America. Maybe that's why he slid that last game 6, lost the ball to Michael. I don't know. Too much Soul Glow on his fingers, rubbing that shit through his hair.
But take this though. If this team right here had Karl Malone instead of LeBron, they would win this series.
Yep. Karl Malone, hey, I'd take Karl Malone over LeBron any day. And his kids. All 15 of them.
15.
You got a lot of kids, man. You got more kids than they got space on one YouTube page. You know that.
Damn, I didn't know you had all them damn kids.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids. At least.
Yeah, he got a starting 5 and a bench.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, the bench.
Yeah, he's fucking around over here. He's holding back. Everything's tied up so far, Dave, at 14 apiece in Phoenix. So nothing to worry about.
I ain't worried about. They're going home, man.
Yeah,
they are home, but they wouldn't have to go very far.
Yeah, they like it. Yeah, man, they like it at home, man.
Yeah, I mean, they got the shit back already, so just make it easier. But I don't know. Whoever wins this series, they got a tough one ahead of them. Might be the next champion we look at. If somehow, some way, they can find a way to win, come back, which they got the players to do it. They just got to play together.
No, I don't think they do. Minnesota just has a better team. A better coach team. Even though they have Cat, they have Edwards, but they still play team ball and they play great defense. But you got to think if Towns wasn't the guy hurt this season, they would be the number 1 seed instead of OKC.
Yeah. And that's the thing about the West, though. Between OKC, Minnesota, and Denver, the 3 of those teams were so close throughout the entire year, between 1, 2, and 3, that you know that they are good quality teams. So it's hard to differentiate between one being better than the other. They have their advantages and disadvantages, whether it be young coaching and experience in the playoffs or just, not as good of a bench. But all three of those teams are all neck and neck and very, very able to go to a championship and win one. And out of the teams that are in the West, those are the three that you got to look at the most. I really thought that with the roster that Phoenix had, they were going to be able to do a lot more and go a lot further. But unfortunately, I was wrong.
Yeah, I told y'all that my turn, your turn ball, that ISO ball, that it wasn't gonna work. I knew they would be out of there, but I didn't think they were gonna get swept. But
No. I think the other thing is nobody was expecting Cat to be in at the same time. They were all looking at Cat being injured, not being 100% right before the playoffs started. So that had a lot to do with it, at least when I was looking at it to begin with, and gave the advantage in that point to Phoenix. But I was
well,
wrong.
now Cat came back a couple of games before the season was over.
Yeah. But still not at 100%. So I wasn't expecting him to be able to do what he's been doing, but he's been acting and playing as though nothing's wrong at all. So, and Rudy
Yeah, but
Gobert.
he really don't have to do much with how the rest of the team plays. He don't have to try to go hard like that. He just go out there and play his role. Just
Yeah.
blend in with everybody else. Because that was the man of the team.
Yeah, they play well together. But Phoenix also, they got the right group in, the right personnel in. They jive well.
I don't think so, man.
Yeah, even Dave says no, huh?
I'm telling you, if they was to play team ball instead of ISO, a lot of ISO,
They'd be
they
explosive.
they, they
So
probably could have
dynamic.
beat this team. What you say?
They'd be dynamic as hell, man. Scoring from each end. You put Bradley Beal, or you put Devin Booker and Bradley Beal on the wings, or just spread them all out. One at the top, two on the baseline or the wing. Shit, man. Two on the sideline, one in the middle at the top. They'll be unstoppable with Yusuf Nurkic on the pick and roll. Spacing.
Yeah, they should be.
They don't got proper spacing, in my opinion, right when they need to.
If you remember the last game that they played, game 3, when they had Bol in there and Eubanks in there, they were giving nothing but trouble to fucking the bigs and Gobert and Cat because they're not used to those other bigs like them being in there and competing with them, whether they threw them off or just annoyed them didn't make a difference. But to be able to have somebody that's equivalent in height at least makes a huge difference. But there
Oh,
again, Frank Vogel's not that coach.
yeah, I thought that game when Ant-Man was talking shit and killing him that game, I thought KD was gonna come back with a vengeance. I thought he was gonna come back and drop 50 on him, but I was wrong.
No.
Man, KD old, man. Stop playing.
He still has the ability to do that, but I don't think because they got
He'll
Booker
pay
and
for it the
Beal,
next day.
he's not trying to do that.
Yeah, he'll pay for it the next day.
I don't think so because he don't. A lot of times he don't have to do much, but when he tries to do too much, he has to use too much energy. Then by the fourth quarter, he's gassed. I've seen him do that a lot of games where he gassed in the fourth quarter and he gonna miss a lot of shots then. But me, I like these teams that move that ball around, let everybody touch the ball, get in the game. The team play a whole lot better. That's why you got Minnesota clicking the way they do. And they start, he's still gonna get his point.
See,
Yep.
even right now, when they got the two bigs out, when they got Gobert out right now, and they got Cat out right now, Suns got Durant in. Me, I would put Durant and let him play the 5. Let him play the 5. because there's nobody else in there that's even remotely close to being as big as he is. They got nothing but little guys playing small ball in there right now. But they're not taking advantage of it. They're not even giving Durant the ball. They're not letting him post up inside, no pick and roll, nothing. And he's not a pick and roll guy. That's fine. But they got pick and roll players that can play pick and roll with Durant. They're just not playing ball smart.
That's Frank Vogel ball.
I know. I know. It just don't make any damn sense. I'm watching it and I'm like, man, I'm sorry, Dave.
I can't believe y'all putting this on the damn coach, man. These are players, these all-stars, man.
What does that mean? A player still, a team still needs to be coached.
Yeah.
What the hell ever, man.
I mean, that's just me and my take on it. I mean, you might see it different because they stars, but I look at it different. I don't care if it's LeBron.
They've been playing ball their whole life. They
I don't care if it's LeBron that's been playing 20 years. He still need to be coached.
Yep. I would have to agree. But if you ask LeBron, and LeBron just had an interview, I think it was a week ago, and somebody asked him, what would 40-year-old LeBron say to 18-year-old LeBron? What advice would that LeBron give to the other? And this arrogant asshole says nothing. 18-year-old LeBron, he had a pretty good head on his shoulders. Man, you arrogant dummy. I just, he's a hard guy for me to like, and it's not because, I don't even have a real good reason that I don't like him, except for one thing, and I'll tell you what it is. Quick story. After they won the series against the Warriors, and he brought a championship to Cleveland, and he's sitting in his theater room, and he's talking, and he says, when I brought that championship to Cleveland, that's when I knew I was the greatest player of all time. What? That's like me saying,
nah, that's crazy.
When I busted that nut, I knew I was going to have the smartest baby of all time. What? No. Yeah, I wish it worked like that.
See, I knew I was your best. she in her mind like, man, you ain't it.
Nope. I thought you were the quickest one made it. Nope. No.
You just thirsty traveler, man. Johnny come lately.
That's it. Just like the NIL on, Bronny right now. It's dipping hard. Dropping.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh,
so
yeah.
NIL dipping. Okay. Dang. So the NIL is okay. So it's not just a set amount.
Yeah. It's dipping. And it's funny because he had such a poor performance this year with the Trojans that instead of just admitting, I didn't play as well as I could have, they had some things going on with my, when I died and shit during practice, that was kind of a big deal. But instead of doing anything humble like that, he says, I don't believe that they have a winning culture and want to go and win games and championships. So I want to go someplace else. And then a week later, no,
like you said,
I'm ready to go to the NBA. Like, man.
Just like it's dead, man.
Unfortunately. Oh, the Thunder and the Pelicans. Yeah,
it's a wrap on that.
All I wanted to do was see Zion. Look at him.
Oh, he coming back?
I believe he is coming back, and according to what I just read, it's going to be 2028. Now, I feel, I feel bad for Zion, man, because he's got so much potential. He's a likable individual, even though he does some weird shit with, hookers. But that's okay. To each his own. But this man can just stay healthy. He would be that guy.
He had a good season.
He had a great season.
Yeah.
They had a close game. They only lost that first game by 2 points. That first game was a 2-point game, and then Zion's out, and the next thing you know, we talked about it last show. It was that 20-some-odd point difference where Zion was able to contribute, and then no Zion, no win, no advance, no advance. Take your ass home, and like Charles Barkley said yesterday, you're going to the beach, bitches. What beach? Galveston, where they got mud water. Enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I felt bad. You know, he dropped that 40 on the Lakers, and he hadn't played since. But I believe if Zion would have been in this series, OKC would have been in trouble.
Yep, no doubt.
Yeah, but they don't have enough. The style of play that they play, they just don't have enough. The Thunder is another team that they like Minnesota. They move the ball. Everybody touches the ball. Different night, different players. Whether it's in the starting lineup, off the bench, different players step up. And they got their star. He still gonna get his point. He gonna still get 20-something to 30-something points every game. So you know.
And they play team ball. And they stay a team even after the game. When they try to do that interview with the main station, the mainstream media, they went ahead and said, fuck you, mainstream media. I'm going to talk to this local radio station over here. The whole team did that. I love that. Yeah. The way their attitude, the way they play together, the way they gel, the way that they're coached. I think that if I'm not mistaken, they got Coach of the Year. Yeah, Mark Daigneault got Coach of the Year this year. Congratulations, Coach. Excellent job. So, yeah, I really like the way they look, and I don't see the Pelicans going any further than where they are. So, OKC might have a nice little chilled out break in between this 4 and 5 series that the Clippers and the Mavericks have going on.
Yeah, I think the Mavs. I would like to see them play the Mavs. I don't think the Clippers would do good against
them. Nah, those legs are too young and way too fresh. They're gonna tire them out too quick. They honestly probably got the most talent out of anybody that's young and still need development. They got Jalen Williams, not to mention SGA, not to mention Chet Holmgren, not to mention questionable Josh Giddey. When I say questionable, I'm just going to leave it at that. But at the same time, they've got talent, they've got the coaching, and they've got the system in place to where they could do good things and take it far and stay to where they might be that next Golden State if they can put it together and make it work.
Oh yeah, they got a good team. All them guys 25 and under.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a great team. They can keep them together. That'll be a great team going forward.
Yeah. What do you think, Dave? It's almost like the second coming of the first time they had Harden, Westbrook, and Durant.
Now, I ain't gonna go that far.
Maybe I won't go that far. At least they had Steven Adams back then, and they still had some other key role players, but they got a solid squad that's young and hungry. I like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Dave, I got good news. The Suns are up by 1 right now at the end of the first quarter.
Still hope they can get one game.
I think they can. I think they'll get the game. I think they'll get the one game.
Man, y'all fucking with me, man. Y'all know this series is over with.
I don't. I have faith. I believe still that KD is one of the greatest.
Oh Lord, now you just rubbing shit in my face right now, man.
No, I'm not.
You know good and well that this shit is over with. Y'all trolling me.
Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I believe in the team. I think they can do it. I just think that Frank Vogel's a shit coach, and they shouldn't listen to a word he says. They ought to just play ball. I'm like, look, Frank, you can stay if you want. You can be a cheerleader, but otherwise, shut the fuck up. Give me that clipboard. and I would just not listen to a thing he says because he doesn't know what he's doing. I'd be like, Bol, come here. Eubanks, come here. Nurkic, get your tall ass over here, motherfucker. Then I take you, Bradley, and me. I'm KD. I'm going in here. We're throwing bows. We get a few fouls, a couple bloody noses, make it look good. We're going out like fucking champs.
I ain't gonna lie, that team scrappy though. That team plays some defense on there. Them boys hustle. Even them boys all out the bench. They come in hustle. And they been getting Booker problems. They been getting KD problems too.
They have, yeah. I can't lie, that's true. But doesn't mean I can't.
Yeah, you know that's another Jimmy Butler team.
Yeah, because it's clear Anthony Edwards the best player on the floor.
Yeah, that's Jimmy Butler team, man. That's Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler got trained that team, Timberwolves. But they traded him because they said
them guys gone, man. Them guys been gone that play with Butler.
Jimmy.
Xbox and PlayStation, they don't want to play basketball. They got their money now. They just want to fuck around. They don't care about championships. I want to win the chip. I want a ring.
Yeah.
Just like yesterday when Jimmy said, I want this action. I don't want to be sitting around. I want to play.
Jimmy Butler made that organization take a second look, man. Made Cat think rethink everything, from being a diva and all of that. He made that team dig down deeper, man. I mean, I know you brought in Rudy Gobert and all of them, but I think Jimmy reset the culture there, man.
No, I think it's Anthony
Edwards. I think so, bro. I think so because when Thibodeau, because Tom Thibodeau was their coach 2 years ago or 3 years ago.
Yep.
So you don't think Jimmy Butler, when he sent that message and how he beat that team with the second unit, that left a bad taste in their mouth? You had them playing playoff ball. It ain't no. It's the same. It's the organization, bro. It's a culture, man. Jimmy left culture of that team.
Nah, you reaching, Dave.
Just like the Heat got culture. No matter the different team, it's still the same culture.
Yeah, he had culture before Jimmy Butler ever got there.
I ain't never say that. Now you changing my art. Now you changing my point. I said just like, as in comparison to the Heat. No matter what the players come through, they still got their culture.
No, I just think it's the players they got.
Jimmy told them they was soft, man.
And the coaching.
Yep.
Because Anthony Edwards is a dog. At 20.
That's all they needed. They say Anthony Edwards, you the next Jimmy Butler. You Jimmy Butler for us. And that's the role he playing.
No.
He ain't Jimmy Butler. That's exactly what it is. But how you gonna tell me if a great player come through your organization and he don't rub off on the one? You think they had a complete overhaul? No, they ain't got a complete overhaul. They just got different stars in there. That's it.
No, the reason I say that because
Jimmy affected those role players, those bench players that he played with. Those are the players playing right now. They playing right now. That's the ones you giving credit.
Them guys gone, man.
No, they ain't. Daniel's still in there, man. What are you talking about?
There's a couple of them, but that's a whole nother team.
There's a few of them. Yeah, but when players come to a new team, they get the culture from the existing players. They don't bring no
the leader. They following the leader, Anthony Edwards.
It's Cat. All right,
it's not
okay.
Cat. They not following Cat.
I'm gonna tell you this. It ain't Anthony Edwards. I'm gonna tell you that right now because they've been making the playoffs. Anthony Edwards ain't do shit at Georgia.
I ain't talking about Georgia. I'm talking about in the NBA.
Nah, I watched him play in Georgia. He ain't do shit in Georgia. He was a big name coming into college. He ain't do shit in Georgia. He scored. He plugged in and played that role.
But since he's been in the NBA, he's gotten better every year.
Yep.
He's only 22 years old.
Yeah.
And he's the leader of the team.
I say Jimmy Butler, man. Jimmy Butler, the reason that team is playing like they playing. That's what I say. I'm gonna stand on that. Jimmy Butler rubbed off on that team.
How many years? Jimmy Butler been gone like 5 years, right?
Yeah, and he still rubbed off. And he still inspired those guys.
Stop it, Dave.
He still inspired those guys. bro.
He reaching. That's why I told you that's a different team. He been gone like 5 years.
You need a superstar to tell you, or a celebrity to tell you something. I don't need that. I can make my own observation.
Oh, I know that. I ain't say that. I'm just saying that's my take.
But that's my watch. Time will tell.
Time will tell. All I can.
Cat will come out and say, "Yeah, I was playing soft until Jimmy called me out," and then you know
Cat
that
still
rubbed
play the
off
same
into
way. Cat ain't no different.
Yeah,
He's
I
still the
took it
same
personal
cat. He's
to
still the same
get in the
pussy
gym
cat.
and do a little more work and say pussy.
He's still the same pussy cat.
Hey, Max, and Trav gonna get his he gonna get his flag, then he?
No. Pussycat's good. Pussycat's good.
Oh, good. That's good. Nah, I ain't never got flagged for nothing like that. That's Max said he was getting flagged. I ain't never known.
I think that they do it to me primarily because I'm Soviet and then I'm Jewish. So it's just whatever. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
All good. Whatever I say, they
Yeah.
got to check, make sure there's no secret encrypted messages.
I guess so I'm wrong on the Jimmy Butler effect on the Timberwolves.
I don't think so, because when Jimmy was there, he was very vocal about why he wasn't there anymore. And the reason he wasn't there is because these motherfuckers were out here playing Call of Duty and shit while he's over here at practice trying to work on his jump shot, work on his game. They're trying to work on their motherfucking scores and shit on the PlayStation.
And look, I know Andrew Wiggins ain't there. He was one of the players there. But if you the GM and you hear that about your team, like if Jimmy downstairs, he take the second unit and beat the first unit and say these motherfuckers is trash, they soft. And then he leave and he go win somewhere else and tell you the reason why, you're gonna say, okay, so I need to get this kind of pedigree of players. I think Jimmy rubbed off on that organization. And that's what I feel, man.
I think
sometimes it take a player like that to come through to give you a reality check, man.
I'll tell you that 100% he rubbed off on Wiggs, because when Wiggs left Minnesota, he was a different player in Golden State. Even though it might have been for just that one season, he came out like a dog. And if it wasn't for the way he played after the way that Jimmy treated him in Minnesota, they would have not won that last championship in Golden State. Wiggs was huge in that. And the reason he was is because he got called out by Jimmy like a little bitch, sitting there playing fucking video games and not paying attention to the playbook, to everything else that he needed to be paying attention to.
I think Jimmy turned them into professionals, man.
Or at least made them think about acting and being a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in the NBA. You made it to the top. Now you got to stay here. You got to stay at this level. You got to stay at the highest level, because there's somebody even on this bench that wants your job. They want your position. They want you to sit where they are so they can play and you can watch them. That's the attitude. Jimmy didn't play around. Jimmy wants to win. Fuck, Jimmy play right now on that tour or sprained MCL. He don't give a fuck. I guarantee if it came down to it in its elimination game, let Jimmy play. He'll do it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, this team in Minnesota. When was the last time they was a playoff team before? They was a playoff team the year before they got Edwards.
Hasn't been, but let me go with that.
I think they was a playoff team the year before. Not the year where they lost it, when they had a losing record to get Anthony Edwards. I think Anthony Edwards came in 2019, 20? Something like that.
And all time in the playoffs, they're 24-42. Not real good. And from what I remember off the top of my head, I think, let me look back, double check. All right. 17 and 18, they were in the playoffs. And then after they got Yeah. Then 21 and 22. So they didn't see the playoffs until the 21-22 season, where they went 2-4 and lost against the Grizzlies. And then in that 17-18 season, they went 1-4 in that one, which I'm pretty sure was the last year that Jimmy was on the team, and they lost against the Rockets in 5. And then before that, these motherfuckers didn't see the playoffs since 03.
Yeah,
Where they made it to the conference finals and lost to the Lakers.
Yeah, with KG.
yeah. So it was that first year,
They
that
should have won
Edwards
that.
got there.
Yeah.
So, Trav, you do believe that Anthony Edwards is the reason why
Yeah.
they was in the playoff? So
What
you
you talking about?
saying so Anthony
About
Edwards
a couple of
came
years
to a
ago?
good like Anthony Edwards came to a good squad, bro. He wasn't like LaMelo, who came to the Charlotte Hornets with nothing.
Right.
He came to a good squad with the Minnesota Timberwolves. They just came off a bad season.
They had a decent team.
Look at them last year. Last year in the first round, they lost to the Denver Nuggets. They won 1 game and then lost 4 in the first round. And they still had the Twin Towers, even though one of them was hurt. They had Ant-Man. They had it.
Look,
They still had a
bro.
solid.
The year before Anthony Edwards got there, they had, of course, Karl Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins, Malik Beasley, and D'Angelo Russell, and Robert Covington.
Which would have been that 20 or 1920.
Yeah, Herman Gomez, Jeff Teague. Come on, bro.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay. Yeah. They had a squad, bro. Like, what rookies run into situations like that, bro? That's sort of like Caleb Williams running into the Bears situation.
Yeah, I ain't gonna touch on him right now. I'm gonna wait on that.
Nah, I ain't trying to switch stuff, but I'm just saying, yeah.
When I heard
We
that name,
gonna cover that next. We gonna cover that tomorrow, man. We gonna cover that next Tuesday, yeah.
Hey, that triggered something in me though.
Yeah, because you've been saying what you've been saying the whole year. So keep that energy, though. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta get up. We ain't got. Huh?
You know, I ain't gonna switch up. I ain't gonna switch up.
Yeah,
Stay the same with me.
Don't switch up like D'Angelo did. Now D'Angelo just dropped a dope video. It's a dope video, but he switched up. He got on board with what I was saying.
Yeah, I checked it out. He
got on board.
He didn't let you fool him.
Yeah, let you. He on board. Yeah, he on board now though. But yeah, Caleb Williams. You think Caleb Williams fooling us?
Yeah, I don't care. We gonna see.
He said he got that fake bravado, huh?
We gonna see what everybody say. He got all that talent around him, and we gonna see.
Just like Anthony Edwards. That's my point and detouring onto that.
Now, Ant-Man is, like I say, he's gotten better every year.
Pivoting.
I don't think anybody even expected him to be this good at right now.
Shit, I did. Everybody did, bro. You don't see what he was doing in college?
No, you don't see what he was doing in college? He wasn't doing shit in college. He just was plugging.
He wasn't a winner in college. He wasn't a winner, my man. That's what I'm saying. He didn't elevate a team to win.
I mean, sometimes you can be a great player, a good player, but sometimes you know that you can't uplift the whole team to get on board. Your team might not be good enough.
Well, shit. Michael Beasley did. Michael Beasley did. He did that with Kansas.
Did what?
K-State.
Oh yeah, you talking about college? This is a whole nother beast.
Every year, you know, Ant-Man, he doesn't miss many games. I think he just missed 1 game this year. His stats have improved every year, or they haven't gotten any worse. I'll say that. On an average, you're looking at 23 points a game, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and almost a steal and a half. So he's consistent in his play. And the one thing about Ant-Man, watching him play, it's fun. It's exciting. It's a lot more entertaining to watch Ant-Man than it is watching the bust. And another thing is that the one person that doesn't give compliments or throw compliments to people very often is the man himself, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And Michael Jordan himself said in his own way that he sees a little bit of himself in Ant-Man. So,
Well, why the fuck he ain't draft him?
Oh yeah, that's what they've
Yeah,
been saying all year.
yeah,
That he the new Jordan.
oh shit,
yeah.
that
He
is
ain't draft him.
he didn't. I got nothing.
Me and Cap wanted Charlotte to draft him.
Were they in
Yeah,
a position to draft him then? They still had the
No. There was because Minnesota was number one, right?
Minnesota was number one. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, Charlotte was.
There were some crazy shit going on back then because I remember hearing it.
They could have easily got him though, man. They could have got him.
Yeah, but they tried to get him, but there was no way. There was no way.
Nah, they ain't trying to get him.
They had nothing to offer. So I
They,
mean,
they, they didn't know. No, they was good with either or, man. They didn't know which one. They didn't know which one was going to be which one to choose from.
I mean,
yeah. Like, a lot of
Okay.
times you never know when them guys young. You never know.
yeah,
Some of them it's on a certain one. You just know, oh, he that guy. But a lot of them other ones, you don't know what until they get in the league and whatever team they get with, you see what they can do.
or you get a real buster that was real good in college, like Adam Morrison, who goes to a real good squad like the Lakers, gets injured for the pretty much entire career, and still ends up with 2 championships. You're like, damn, this pussy, horrible. But in college, he was the man.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
Nah,
they say the
Adam
NBA
Morrison
is
ain't
a
no
whole
buster.
nother beast. What say, Dave?
No, I said Adam Morrison ain't no buster. What is he talking about?
Adam Morrison?
Oh yeah, he can't
Yeah,
do
you
shit
talking
in the
about Adam
league.
Morrison out of Gonzaga?
Yeah,
That's because he was in the wrong system, wrong situation.
right. He couldn't stay healthy, but he went to the
Wow,
Lakers. They got 2 championships, but he wasn't a part of it any more
I
than
mean,
I was sitting over here.
that is real
His
crazy. So you along with the rest of the fans, a lot of fans just be dogging out guys like that, man. And I'm like, dude, you telling me this man ain't got the game? That's the fucking league fault, man. You gonna draft a guy, you gotta cater the offense around. In today's game, they're cater around the star player now. They
no.
do that now in today's game.
First thing I said was due to the fact that he couldn't stay on the court because of injuries.
Oh, healthy. My
Yeah, he
fault,
couldn't.
yeah.
No. You're good, brother.
I
No, he couldn't.
love, man. I like Adam Morrison in college because I used to watch a lot of college back then.
Yeah, he was fun to watch. I'm like, man, I can't wait till this kid gets in the NBA and he gets in the NBA with the Lakers. I'm like, damn, he got in the Lakers. Then he couldn't stay healthy, and I'm like,
That's one of the things that pissed me off, man, about the league, man. That's what me and Trav be saying. These motherfucking coaches get paid all this money and won't adjust their system to around a player, man.
they can't
Whether it
do
be
that
football or basketball. Why they can't do that?
because the system has got to be what works. The system is what needs to not be broken. The system is what cannot fail. The system has to be foolproof, and the system has to have a contingency plan. Now, the
Well,
system,
why draft a player that don't fit the system?
here's the answer to that. The reason that you draft a player that doesn't fit the system is if you see the potential of developing that player to be able to work in that system whether it be as a role player or
Yeah, right.
serious.
Yeah,
You gotta-
right. You can't make him into something he's not.
Right. Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't. No, I'm not saying you can do that, but at the same time, to say that Adam Morrison, nobody could have told me that him coming out of college was going to be what it ended up being. I couldn't tell you that he was going to be injured
And what?
and not be.
Oh, the injuries. Yeah, okay. If you say the injuries, I could
But
get with that.
being a player, like he's a great player, but he can't
Yeah.
help the injuries anymore. Like the
Just like look how they did, and I can't believe I'm saying this. Look how they did Darko Milicic. Now we come to find out that he was killing motherfuckers in practice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also's got a ring.
Look. That's the way the league do people, man.
And forever they'll tell you that he's a bust, he's a bust, he's a bust. But it's not that he's a bust. You just don't understand his situation. You're just being told.
System. Come on, hold on, Chad. We're gonna hear
Brown.
Max coming home. Come on, Max. Let's say it. It's because of what, Max?
It's because
System, huh?
it's the system, and the system is like I said,
There you
system.
go.
The system does not fail.
They got to be. The coaches have to be adaptable, man.
Yes, the coaches have to be adaptable, and Frank Vogel is the perfect example of that because
Right. Exactly, man. Exactly, man.
The system for it's just
Because
fucked up because that's the same reason why Doc Rivers in that position he in.
it's not
the
the
buddy.
system.
Right. He keeps doing that
It's the
same
buddy
old shit.
system. It's
Yeah.
the buddy system.
Crazy. Yeah, we need some new age coaches, man. Coaches that can adapt to these players. Because you can't sit here and tell me a guy ain't got no game and he was killing on the college level. I understand it. Look, the college level, well, Adam Morrison did come during the era where there was a lot of defense in the league, though, so I get it. But
Nah.
I feel like that was a failure, bro. The league failed him, man.
They failed him, and it's not just basketball. Look at RG3 in the NFL football. That was
The Redskins failed him. Couldn't protect him.
Yep, Shanahan just couldn't just pull him
Oh,
out.
that motherfucking man, that piece of shit, man.
100%.
Oh, privileged motherfucker, man. He just want to run that good old time and old school system. And what he think a player is. What a player should be.
Yeah, that was wrong. That was wrong on every level. I couldn't believe he kept him in that game. That would ruined his career.
See, those guys got to be in it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just like Detroit at Larry Brown. That's what happened to Darko. And
Yeah, that's what happened with
Carmelo,
Darko.
thank God
Yeah,
he didn't go there.
He didn't go over there. That's a good point. I forgot all about that. Yeah. Carmelo was supposed to go there. That's funny, man. That's funny you say that. That is funny. We need to do it. Hey, Chad, we need to do a video on that one, man.
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
That was all
That's funny right there.
LaMelo,
Yeah, Darko
LeBron.
took one for the team, man. Darko took one for the team.
Yeah, because he Rasheed them a couple of them, they said he was killing in practice.
He was chilling in practice, he said, man. She ain't gonna lie for him.
But I think the same thing happened to Kwame Brown. Remember how he was talking about how he got treated by Doug Collins?
That was self-inflicted though, bro.
Why you say that?
Because he leave out the part that he was fighting and shit, breaking his hand. He broke his hand before the draft and before all of the draft and all of that shit, man.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Yeah, he was damaged good. He said that. He said that. You ain't got to think it. He said it.
No, I'm saying I don't think that affected how he was getting treated by Jordan and Doug Collins.
No, they were mad at him because they didn't. Nobody told him that he broke it. They didn't know he broke his hand before the season, man.
Well, did you also see he said that Jordan plan was to trade his ass? He really didn't want his young ass.
But they couldn't do it because he broke his hand, man. You forgetting that part?
Yeah, Jordan tried to trade him, and then when he got to LA, he ended up getting traded, and they ended up getting Powell for him.
No.
Yeah,
He was with the
that was
Wizards,
years
man.
later.
That was way later.
Right? No,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
talking
talking about when he first got there.
when he
You talking
first
about
got
because of that broken hand, man? The broken hand stopped the trade, man. Other than that, they would have been able to trade him, but they couldn't trade him because he had a broken hand. So Jordan held that shit against him. Was bitter towards him
Yeah, Jordan was tough on him.
because Kwame was like, they said felt like Kwame was being a knucklehead. That's what he felt like. You notice why Kwame, he never really come out and say shit against Jordan really because he know. Unless people ask him and put him in that corner and say, he did you wrong, didn't he? He did you wrong. He was like, he'll tell people what happened. He'll go along with it. But he know deep down inside, he was the one who fucked up.
Yeah, he was a young kid.
Yeah.
Anybody at that age would have jumped on the same opportunity. No
And
doubt.
then he got stuck in that role.
Yeah, straight out of high school.
Yeah.
He got stuck in that role of being a damn garbage man.
Yeah. But a lot of
Just
them games you
rebounding
saw
and-
when he did get minutes and play, he played pretty good. You know, he had some awful acting the fool moment, but for the most part,
he mainly got stuck in his role of not being. They wouldn't let him be a scorer or become a scorer. They always made him like the fifth option, even when he he started a lot of time.
It's a lot of these guys that got their game changed from how they was when they was before they got to the league.
But
a lot of these guys were scorers.
Kwame got drafted because he was a scorer, his ability to score.
Yeah, he
was supposed to be a first. He was supposed to be a first and a second option, but because he broke his hand, he wasn't going to be able to score. So he ended up getting stuck in that role as a fourth or fifth option of just rebounding and passing the ball.
Yeah, you know, he could have got out of that though.
He developed a reputation. Yeah,
he went to the wrong franchise.
Yeah.
And that you know that's what happened.
Who even brought up Kwame Brown in comparison to Adam Morrison?
I brought him up because I was just saying how it depends on what team you go to. They're like you brought up Darko.
Yeah.
So don't try to get me on that day. You brought up Darko.
You still ain't safe. You still ain't safe.
It just depends on the system. We was talking about the system, like what?
Right.
Because you gotta look at even Draymond Green.
He was a scorer in college.
Okay. And he said it out his mouth. The only way he could get some playing time, he had to become a great defender and hustler. Otherwise, he wasn't gonna get in the game. Because at that time they had David Lee, so he knew he wasn't gonna get no minutes unless he had to change his game. And a lot of these players that be stars in college, you can tell like, they good scorer. They get to the league, they got to be a role player. If they don't turn into that, then they'll find themselves out the league. No, I've been saying for years, you can't be a star without having the ball all the time and having the green light. That's the only way. If a coach wants you to be a star, or the league wants you to be a star.
Right, but would y'all agree that this playoff, man, has been more physical than it's been in the last 10? I want to say the last 5 years, man. At least. Yeah. Last 8 years, I can't say 10.
Yeah, it's been a little more physical because they did change a couple of the rules, but I ain't gonna lie, I don't like that bullshit I've been seeing like watching Dallas with Luka. Like he pump fakes and the man jumped. They're like tonight. Paul George jumped on one of the plays and jumped to the side. Luka jumped in there and jumped to the right into the man and get the foul. See, they need to change that
Yeah.
shit too.
You know?
But that they already changed it. They just ain't enforcing it when it comes
Yeah,
to
that
him.
that's just like
The
that
golden
shit what
boy.
James Harden used to do. How he'll go up under, they
Yeah, yeah.
changed
They
that shit
said
too.
they said no unnatural shooting motions, and that's what Luka just did.
Yeah, he jumped right into the man. They called a foul on Paul George. I like that's some bullshit.
Yeah. Wow, Angelo coming off disrespectful. What did he say? He said you can't even put Adam Morrison in the same category as Darko Trav. Oh, he's talking to you, Trav. Yeah, yeah.
Nah, you the one brought up Darko. I ain't bring up Darko. You brought him up.
Let's look at
He
Dark.
said,
I'm trying to put it on me, Dave.
yeah, well, I brought up Adam Morrison too.
Yeah, Adam Morrison, he like I say, he was a great college player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Angelo said
Darko,
that
I
the
didn't know
refs.
shit about Darko.
I mean,
Angelo said the refs definitely let them play, Trav. And I know what you're talking about, Trav. Besides Luca, they letting them play, bro. They're not giving nobody else no bailouts, really.
No, I like that. I like the
Yeah.
physical play. I think eventually it'll turn back to how it used to be. I think eventually they're gonna get tired
What
of
now?
this bad play in the playoffs, all this 3-point shooting. They're gonna
It
get
was
that.
hurting the ratings, man.
Yeah, but they say the game is more exciting now. It's faster. But
It really is,
that's
bro.
what's causing the awful play in the playoffs.
No, I'm
It's
talking
too
about the
much
game is more exciting
freestyle
with the
ball.
physicality. Now, the
Yeah, it's too much
physicality that they playing in the
freestyle ball.
playoffs.
Oh yeah, I like that
Yeah,
physical play. That they need that.
right. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, bro. This whole shit, man. I think, you know what I'm saying. It's kind of too early though, man, to really see what OKC really is. You know, Dallas and the Clippers, man, is just I expect more from the Clippers, man. Kawhi let me down, man. But
But
really,
Kawhi
like I
hurt.
said, OKC number one. If Boston too inconsistent on the other side, the Knicks they got everybody fooled. I think they're overachieving though. So it's probably gonna end up being it, like Angelo said at the beginning of the season with the Pacers, man. So it's gonna come down to the Pacers Knicks series to see who's gonna face the Celtics in the finals, man. Eastern Conference Finals. Because I'm counting Cleveland out, man.
Oh yeah, Cleveland. If they make it to play Boston, they ain't gonna be able to handle. Boston
They
gonna
let
go
teams come back in it too much, man. They let the foot off the gas a lot of times. But as far as the West, man, with the Nuggets, I say the Nuggets. Shit, man.
I don't know.
Over
That's
the
gonna be a
Nuggets,
tough series. The Nuggets and the
Nuggets
Wolves.
and the Thunder.
I
Yeah,
don't know if the Nuggets will be able to get past the Timberwolves.
it is.
Because
Hey,
the
the league
Timberwolves are
is.
playing. They coming up. They'll come up against a team that play
Can you
team ball
imagine?
too.
Can you imagine if Jokic get knocked out of the playoffs this year? That's gonna hurt ratings, man.
Hell nah.
Come on, man. Yeah,
That's
hey,
not gonna hurt ratings.
yeah. I think, bro. When you look at the majority of the fans who watch basketball, they gonna want somebody to represent them. Majority of America is 60% white. They're gonna want to watch their white boy shine.
white people do like white people and people that aren't white.
I think
Yeah,
they
I know
want
he
to see
going. I knew
something
he was gonna
exciting.
correct me. I
And
know you were gonna correct me.
Ant-Man is
But that's
exciting.
what I see. But that's what I see. That's what I see. I see because when white America don't get their way, they turn off the fucking TVs, man. And what they do, they hurt the NBA because it ain't nothing but a little 12% of blacks. It ain't nothing but a 12, 13%. That's it. They playing a demographics game. I think this shit is business, and it'll be bad for the league if Jokic get kicked out there.
I
Yeah,
don't think so.
I think it'll be bad for ratings to see the Timberwolves get knocked out. I mean, honestly, I think it's going to be great for ratings to watch the Nuggets and the Timberwolves, which is going to likely be the next series.
But guy was your champion last year. You saying this guy was your champion last year, and he can't even get out of the, or he can't even get back to the Eastern Conference. I mean, the Western Conference Finals.
Who's that? Jokic?
Hey.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's gonna look bad.
It happens all the time. Yeah, it happens all the time. So you know, look how Steph Curry now won one year, and then the next year, things was different.
Well, you know what? I'm make sure I get the ratings from round by round. I'm gonna do my best to get them ratings, man, round by round.
That's just like when LeBron, they want to see LeBron there all the time. Ratings didn't drop off because LeBron don't make it to the championship.
Shit, I'm talking about a couple of years ago. I don't know if you could say that, man.
And then like with the Joker,
he had to be replaced with Steph. That's because Steph is holding things down.
I promise you this: there's an entire country that watches Jokic, Nurkic, and all these other Ikic's and Bobiches and Bobanoviches.
But they ain't no damn Jokic, man. They ain't no Jokic.
There ain't no Jokic, exactly. But Jokic has got a whole country watching him, and that makes a lot of ratings international wise. So yeah, they want to keep him on TV, 100%. Now over here, we like to see the Celtics. Like to see them keep this going. We don't see that
Celtics. That's another team. That's another white American team, the Celtics.
Yeah.
Hey, people, y'all can say I'm racist as hell, but I'm telling the fucking truth, man.
It's not.
I'm telling the motherfucking truth, man.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, I'm telling the truth.
Man, see, some of that shit is just that.
Child, you in denial. But that's what the media said. They've been pushing it since the 80s. It's been going on since the 60s, man. I'm following the game.
This is about the whitest team.
I'm following the game. I'm following the history, man.
I know the Lakers and Celtics. Those are the top two. They got the most banners, Lakers and Celtics. But I don't give a damn about now one of them.
So why you think the Celtics was the NBA's best team for a while into the 80s, right? Who the fuck want to go in the white America all the way up in the corner, way past New York? Who want to go in there? That was corruption, bro. That was the league. They wanted the New York Celtics. You know what I'm saying? The New York Celtics, when they moved to Boston and all of that, that was America's team. I mean, that was the NBA. That was the team, man. That was whatever the hell it was. That was white.
Look at all the championships they won.
You gonna get you got that team for white America. Then you gonna stick all them brothers on that shit. You gonna stick the best brothers, make them go into fucking Boston. That motherfucker don't want to go to no Boston. Well, Anthony Davis there came out and said, man, I don't want my son going to no damn Boston. Fuck wrong with you?
It snows in Boston. It's cold.
Son, get my son, son be all fucked up in Boston, man. They held my son, have him all hemmed up in there. I got to come out there and shit. Yeah.
Because you play in Boston, that don't mean you got to live there.
Man, look at it.
61-56. Suns are winning. Huh? Nobody but me is excited.
I'll wait till the next game.
I haven't given up on you, KD, and the Suns. I've given up on you, Frank.
Fuck them, man.
Man, you disappoint. You disappoint me, Dave. Because there's no way. If my Bulls was in the playoffs right now, we were down 3-0. I'm still talking shit.
Fuck them, man.
I still had a confidence that we gonna win.
Nah, I don't do that confident shit, man.
You got KD.
What the fuck is that? I don't do that confident shit, man.
Hall of Famer KD, 2-time champion.
But you weren't saying that earlier. You weren't saying that earlier in the year. You want to come conveniently during the playoffs and talk your shit. But earlier in the year, I told you I don't like that shit at all. I can't stand that type of team. And I was very vocal about it. But yeah, you forget that shit. Then you want to come in conveniently and say today, like you the man of the hour during the playoffs and shit, man. That's because Max went around in earlier in the year.
Speaking of which, There's
Fuck
one
the
game
Suns,
we
man.
haven't talked shit
For
about
right
yet,
now.
and that is going to be my team, my squad, representing the Sunshine State, Florida.
Who your
Orlando.
team, man? Who your team, man? In
Orlando.
Kansas, y'all ain't got no team.
The Magic.
Your team is the Sacramento Kings. That's who your team is.
Once upon a time.
No, that's your team.
Once upon a
That
time.
was the Kansas City Royals. That's your team.
Cincinnati Royals, Kansas City Kings.
Kansas City Kings. That's right.
We had them.
Excuse me.
We lost
Not
them.
yeah. Kansas City Kings. When did Oscar Robertson make it to them when they moved to
No,
Kansas City?
we had Tiny.
Okay. I had Tiny Archibald and Bob Cousy was the coach. Okay, yeah. Yep. So yeah, the Kansas City Kings. I'm still picturing the jerseys. Kansas City Kings, and y'all moved to Sacramento after that. That's
Yeah.
your team, Max.
I just want to be clear here on the record. I had nothing.
You moved all the way over to Florida. What kind of shit is that?
I used to live in Orlando, bro. I love Orlando.
Okay then. All right. My bad.
Yeah. No. Shit, you're good, brother. No, I
Shit.
lived in Atlanta. I love Atlanta, but not as much as I like Orlando. I like Orlando, and that's the other matchup, 4 and 5 matchup on the East Coast. We already hit the 4 and the 5.
You live in Atlanta too?
Yeah, I used to live in Norcross.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's north. Yeah, that's way up north. Yeah,
I
that's
used to
north.
live right off Jimmy Carter Boulevard, and
Oh yeah, north.
yeah, I loved Atlanta. I wouldn't like to live there now. Too big, too much traffic, too many people, man. That's why I'm happy out here in the Midwest where we just get shitty weather.
Oh, they cleaned up the traffic though. It's gotten a lot better because the governor came out and the mayor came out and said anybody get caught in that left lane and not passing, they getting a ticket.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah. Except for certain holidays, everybody come in and you can't avoid that. Yeah, and that shit changed within a week, bro. It all changed.
About time. Otherwise, man, that's
And that was back in 2000. Yeah, that was back in 2016 when I was there. 15 and 16 was the last time I lived there.
yeah. I haven't driven through for probably about 8-9 years, maybe longer. It was a mess. But yeah, I like that series. Another 4 and 5 series. Atlanta, or not Atlanta. Orlando, Cleveland. It's been fun to watch. I'll tell you what, though. The first 2 games, Cleveland won the games. They won them. They were all right games. But the next 2 games, Orlando beat the shit out of Cleveland. And I hope with all my heart that they continue to beat the shit out of Cleveland and end up moving on to the next round.
Yeah, I think they done took their heart. That last game
right?
I saw, man, it's bad for Cleveland. I don't think they can recover. I think it's over with for them. Because them 2 brothers, Wagner, man, cause one of them dunked on Allen so hard. He drove in there and dunked on him so hard that I think he had like 30-some points. One of them brothers, man, it looked bad for Cleveland. I think it's over.
Yeah, Jared Allen got dunked on so bad he had to take off his headband and put it over his eyes so nobody saw the tears. His afro shrunk. Shit, that's how bad it got.
Afro shrunk.
And went down to the eyes to cover the tears from that sorry. Yeah, that was bad, man. A great game for me. I loved watching that. That was my favorite game.
Yeah. I think Orlando got their confidence. I think it's over.
I think I agree, man. I'll tell you what, Paulo's a bad man. He's an assassin. Don't let that fucking pretty boy fucking baby face fool you. He's got those dookie braids. He's a killer.
Oh boy,
hell ready. I'm serious.
I gotta get you back, man.
Yeah, he's cartel ready. Spider-Man Mitchell, he couldn't weave a web yesterday to save his life. Nah, They couldn't put it together. They tried. Garland did his best. They did what they could with Mobley.
Yeah, he definitely ahead of his time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a good first half though, but the second half it was all Orlando.
Oh,
Mitchell, I think, as far as being a star, I think he's too inconsistent. Man, you gotta think, your boy Banchero, he only had 9 points.
He the leader of all that team, though. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
oh yeah. You can tell just by the way he played. Might be
He the
not,
vocal leader.
but he's out there working them guys, the rest of those guys, to step up their game. Because he's out there
Right.
pulling in. If he's got to play defense and not score a single point to make sure whoever he's covering or 2 people he's got to make sure don't score, he's doing it. He's out there.
They try. If you think Luka is a problem complaining to the refs, well, you get them damn Wagner brothers. They be double teaming the ref at the same time, bro. They God dang. They can change the whole momentum of a game just from them doing that.
Even your boy Jonathan Isaac, he played good last game.
Amen. Judah.
Yeah, he played damn good.
Yeah, he hit some big threes, came out. Can't help but like Jonathan Isaac and love his game. But yeah,
He played good defense.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Come back from injuries, still playing just as hard as he ever did. Not scared. Love his game. Love that game. And then
it just goes to me. It just goes back to you look at these past few years of the playoffs. To me, these so-called stars or superstars on a lot of these teams, they don't shine in the playoffs.
Man, you just upset because Dame Lillard ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing.
I mean, he was hurt. He was hurt this game.
He had a great game. One of these, he went out and exploded.
Yeah, one of them games, that first game, I was mad. I lost money on that game. That motherfucker came out, hit 35 in one half.
Yeah. You're right, and then my boy, and then Devin Booker just melt, bro. He just melt. You know what I'm saying? He's fading, bro. That series, man.
They've been having that defense on him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they need a point guard. Like you say, that ain't working with him.
That ain't working, man.
If it didn't work with Chris Paul when they had Chris Paul, it's not working with Beal. I don't know who do they need. Maybe they need to get John Stockton. Maybe Steve Nash will want to come back and play. Fuck, get Jason.
We need Draymond Green.
Hey, there you go. Draymond do it.
Draymond need to give him some heart, man.
Yeah, give you a heart. Make sure just to make sure you're ready to play with Draymond. What he does is he chokes you out right before practice every time.
Yeah. There you go. Draymond, we need Draymond Green to go over there and start choking motherfuckers out like he's Jordan. Didn't I tell you hit that shot?
Boom.
Yeah, see, Phoenix had to give up too many of they good players
bench player
to get KD. They had to give up too many. But they do have a decent team now. They did bounce back and get some better players, but it ain't working. And it ain't gonna. If they don't change something, it ain't gonna work next year either.
Nah. I think they need to hire me as a consultant, man.
There you go.
Yeah, I think
just need them to tune in.
Work out in their favor. The first move I would go do, first thing I would do in the offseason, I mean, Isaiah Thomas gonna have to make room. He's gonna move out the way because I know he buddies with Matt, whatever, I forgot his name, Muslim name. But the owner, he friends with the owners, man, real good friends. But I'm not trying to step on your toes, Zeke. But first thing you gotta do is call up DeAnthony Melton agent, man. You gotta get him in Phoenix. We need Melton, man.
Ain't he with Philly, right?
He would, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
not
that
no more. I ain't seen him
who
I
is
ain't
he
seen
with?
him
I
lately.
just saw him. He played a couple of minutes for one of them teams. What was it? Philly? Or
But
he with somebody else?
with he would. Oh, okay. Nope. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, he's still with Philly, but we need him. He play hard and he can. When he get hot from beyond the arc, man, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
we
he
need
with Philly.
we need the Anthony Melton. Yeah, he was with him earlier in the year. I don't know
Yeah,
where
he
he been
played
lately.
7 minutes. He played 7 minutes today. He had 1 point,
That's
one
better.
assist. They ain't even
Nothing going
used him.
on with that. Yeah, yeah. We need Melton, man. We need Melton because there ain't really no other point guards. Because Bruce Brown, he already gone, and he ain't really a facilitator no way. So we need Melton. Try to either get old boy from he went over from Detroit to the Minnesota Timberwolves, number 22, Monte Morris. Yeah, Monte Morris. They got to get a guard, man. Get Monte Morris over there. Something. You don't need him to score. You just need him to run the offense. And if we get Melton, you can have Devin Booker run the offense, and then he'll have a kick out shooter with Melton. I'm telling you, he deadly, man. I don't know what's going on with it this season, man. But I know the way he took out the way he was taking off when Harden was there. We got to do something about that point guard position. We got to get somebody, man. I'm not saying, got to get him or Monte Morris a dude for me.
Ah,
Have Bradley coming off the bench or something.
I'd even look at some fresh legs like Marquise Noel, who played for the Raptors, but I think he got dropped back down to the G League. But he's got some wicked handles. He's got great vision. Watching him last year in
Right.
last year's tournament in the Elite Eight, he was fire, but didn't get the chance to play like he should have. I don't think for the Raptors, but I know he's solid. He's nice.
Marquise Noel.
Yeah,
Well, what college he came from?
K State.
Okay.
Yeah, he's sick, sick handles. Raptors end up taking him, but they never played him. Not enough, at least, and they dropped him down to the G League. And I think he's just sitting there right now, kind of like Mac McClung, who's been the
He probably couldn't get past nobody with them broke handles.
man. Nah, this kid's special.
He's special.
Special, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then that changed. Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
But you know,
a shitty
but
organization now.
but see, now these days most of the point guards now are really actually shooting guards.
Right.
They really don't
Yeah.
have no point guards really no more.
Yeah, they use the biggest scoring threat to facilitate the offense.
Yep. And sometimes it works well, but sometimes it backfires.
Yeah.
But if it's
So
a
no
point,
matter who, go ahead, Mom.
And I just think it depends on your personnel, what you need. But a lot of these teams, depending on what kind of star players you got, you need that point guard. You need that guy that's
And
got a high
then
IQ that know how to pick up the pace when they need to and know how to slow the game down when you need to. And then see they don't have that anymore.
man, they looking at it like, man, damn, a point guard. If you're gonna double, we're gonna let our star go 1-on-1. If you double him, we're gonna be kicking. We're gonna kick the ball out to the open man. It's that simple. That's the way they playing it now. The biggest threat.
Yeah, that's why I look at like this playoffs right now. Majority of the team that's in the playoffs, most of them teams are garbage. There is only a couple of good teams. The rest of them
I don't
is
think
a
none of
toss
them
up.
They ain't garbage, bro.
They garbage, man.
Which team's garbage? Come on, yo. What the hell? Hey, what team's garbage?
Oh, majority of them, they garbage.
Nah, I can't agree.
I
Max
mean,
would
to
probably
me,
agree with
like
that.
just
Max, you agree
watching
with
it.
that?
I think that any team in the NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL, or any other professional sports league, even though they might not be a good team on paper or
That's a
have good
political answer right there. God damn.
is probably
Damn.
fair to
Max, you're a
say
politician.
there. I don't think there's such thing as a bad team. I think there's bad coaches. I think they're bad players, but I don't believe that any individual that is at that level is going to be considered bad unless they are truly bad. And in some cases, that is the truth. But for the most
I
part,
would
if you're at that level, then yeah, you're considered a professional, top of the game, top of your class. You are the real deal. You make real big money doing what you've been doing all your life.
Max, take off your suit, man. Take off your tie and everything. Politician, man.
Politicking.
Max dodged the hell out of that one. But you know, the Dodgers. Hey, man, yeah, we're gonna trade him to the Dodgers. But
Because I mean, you look at the East.
I don't think when you look like what team are you calling Cleveland garbage?
There they go. Look at the East.
You
The
just
only
upset
team
with them, man.
everybody knows that they looking to go to the championship, the Celtics. Nobody's looking at any of these other teams. They not going.
They got more firepower though, man. But I
And the Celtics, they'll go to the championship and they gonna lose. It don't matter which one of them teams they play, they gonna lose.
man,
It don't matter whether it's the
oh
Nuggets, whether
man,
it's the Timberwolves. You know they gonna lose. I mean, Tatum and Brown, I've been saying this a couple of years now. Like they don't. I don't know. They just a lot of times they don't come up big. That's why I say these superstars now. They a lot of times they underperform in the playoffs. So they to me they really not superstars. They good players, but a lot of these guys they not stars like that. Like Devin Booker, he's not a superstar to me.
now he a star. He not a superstar.
Yeah, he's not that.
No.
And you can go down a list of a bunch of these teams. It's just not. Cause a lot of times Luka underperformed a lot of these playoffs. But I just seen them have some awful games.
Nah. He don't underperform.
Even like KD
Nah, he
KD
don't
been playing
underperform.
on.
Yeah, look at him underperform in the playoff. He can't afford to. The team, nobody else can score on the team like him throughout
He
the
had, but
years.
like now they have a better team now with that they
Yeah,
have this year.
yeah.
That's why I would rather see them beat the Clippers because I after watching the Clippers, I have no faith in them.
Yeah.
I thought they would be better, but like right now, nah. Just
What if
watching them play,
Kawhi,
nah.
what if Kawhi comes back?
It don't
So, in
matter.
other words,
He's not 100%, so it don't even matter. Cause James Harden, he ain't consistent enough. Paul George ain't even playoff P.
EG13.
Man, see the team is his and Kawhi team, so you know.
I'll tell you that I'm going to send a link to the show to Frank Vogel and Doc Rivers. Maybe they can learn a thing or two from us.
yeah, them jokers, man. Yeah, they was comparing them to Scotty and Mike, man.
Who?
Saying like they was Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan 2.0, Kawhi and Paul George.
Oh shit.
Yeah, before they ever played the
They
game
don't
together.
come close. Yeah, they don't come close.
Nope.
In theory.
Yeah,
All
Kawhi,
right,
you know,
man.
when he was healthy, he was one of the best. I would take him. When he was, healthy and playing at the top of his game, I would take him over any of those guys. I wouldn't give a damn if it was LeBron, KD at the top of their game. I'm taking Kawhi over any of them guys.
Yeah, I told you, man, before the season started, I said that dude was savage goods, man. I don't know why but then he proved me wrong.
Just staying healthy when it's most important. End of the season, playoffs come around, you got the same problem. You got knee issues, swollen knees, swelling, won't go away. End of the season, it's to be expected. At least with Kawhi, it is.
He got to have some bone on bone going and something, man. He got swelling all the time. I
Yeah,
don't know what that is, man.
always during the playoffs.
That motherfucker, he made sure he played his 65 games to get his check.
And then the knee starts swelling up like a motherfucker.
Man,
I
and he
believe
made sure he got first team.
take that check, take those awards, rub it on the knee, make it feel better. Oh, yeah. Take that money, stacks of hundreds, put it on my knee. Yeah. Make it feel good. Fuck the ice. Rapping another Benjamin Franklin's. Oh, my knee still hurt. Needs a little more.
Yeah, and James Harden, he played decent sometimes, but he just once he got out of shape, he ain't never been the same.
Right.
Bullshitting around.
And it's a veteran team. You got mostly veterans. I mean, I say mostly veterans, but you got a lot of veterans on that team besides the big four of Russell Westbrook, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and then James Harden.
Big four.
Big four, yeah. Then you got Tice on that team. You got
Ain't no big four. They might be a big three. But Westbrook don't even start. How are you going to be a big four?
Yeah, I mean, they don't even have the
That's
big four
crazy.
on the floor at the same time. So, yeah. They got, I don't know. I think Ty Lue knows what he's doing. I don't think that letting that 31.
Oh, I get it. It's, if you could say big four, then you could say Luka took down more people. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Nah,
I like
look at
that.
it's two or three people. It's two guys always. It's mainly two. Mainly it's a big three. It's a big three. I think it's a big three.
I think Zubac probably contributes more part of that big three than the big names do, to be honest with you, just because he's present, he's available every game, and he plays hard as hell. But it's one of those things. If Kawhi was in and he was healthy, it might be a different series to where they might even be.
Luka would still be doing them like he did them. Game one. I mean, game two, whatever. Game two.
Light them up, And
nobody can guard him.
And even when he played in game two, I mean Kawhi, he didn't look right. He wasn't the same.
No, he ain't look right.
No. So him sitting out right now, probably not a bad idea. Try to get everything as good as he can with the knees, waiting another couple days, going back to LA, getting ready.
And they actually putting this motherfucker on Team USA.
Yeah, do you see how excited he was when he got his jersey?
I don't know, but what the hell why are they putting him on Team USA for? You can't even make it through the damn playoffs.
Facts.
Yeah, they shouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
And they left Kyrie off.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, because I don't think Halliburton, I don't think he should be on there.
At least Halliburton could facilitate the offense for him, though.
Halliburton during the the FIBA games last year, he was showing out pretty good. Somehow,
I just,
but
it's just inconsistent play and this year. I don't like him. I thought he was gonna be a good player, but seeing him this season, the inconsistent play, I don't like him.
Not the guy.
Yeah, he's not him. But what made me first notice it when they in the end season tournament when they whooped Boston ass, they whooped Milwaukee Bucks, they whooped their ass. Then you get to the Lakers. The fourth quarter. You only shot the ball 5 times. I think he was like 3 or 5 going into the fourth quarter. That let me know right then he's not him.
Yeah. Even going back to the other game, 9 points. He played 25 minutes, shot 4-7 from the field. He did grab 9 boards, had a couple assists, but the stat line that he put up isn't anywhere near what he actually looked like on the floor. What he looked like on the floor was just, he looked like he was hurt. He just looked like he was hurt. Didn't even shoot a
Yeah,
three and didn't even attempt a three in the game before that when he was playing against the Mavericks, which would have been the 23rd of April. So what, last Tuesday, 0 for 5 from 3, 7 to 17 from the field. So very un-Kawhi like numbers from him.
oh yeah, Kawhi. He hurt. He ain't nowhere near what he should be. That's why it's gonna be hard for the Clippers to beat him.
Yeah.
It would surprise me if the Clippers wind up winning this series.
It's going to be tough. It's definitely going
But
to be tough. I'll tell you what.
But you notice. Go ahead.
I said it's going to be a lot easier for them to win this series if they allow 31 points and then don't give that lead up. It'll be a walk in the park. But I don't
Man,
think Jason Kidd's going to let that happen again.
Yeah.
But they did play better without Kawhi, even before when
That's
they
what I was
won.
going to say. They played better without Kawhi. Like game one, they went back to the original. You know what I'm saying? Lineup without Kawhi, man, they played better.
Yeah, in this game they played better. Well, they were playing, but then they checked out and damn near lost the game.
Yeah. There at the last 3 minutes, they were down and then they had to come back. And
They fought through it though, man. This is a good momentum builder.
Nah, I think it's over because there's no way you up 31 points and let a team come back. That let me know they not going nowhere.
nah, I'll be honest with you, Trav. I like the roster that they have on the Clippers. I like the depth of the roster because one person we didn't mention today, Norman Powell. And Powell's been huge. Terrence Mann normally shows up, didn't play big today. We haven't seen Plumlee come in and be as effective as he needs to be. And aside from that, they do have Daniel Tice, and I think Tice would do great if they let him in the rotation. Kobe Brown, I'm not really worried about.
That's true. That's true.
So I think Ty Lue knows what he's doing. I think he's trying to wear out their starters, their guys, tire them out, let this thing go to 7 if that's what it takes, and then start utilizing those guys on that bench more. And I think we might see that come game 5, and I hope we do.
Yeah, but I ain't doubting no Luka though, Trav.
Yeah,
I just don't think Luka just gonna let them. Nah,
see, Luka got
Luka.
a good team around. Like those guys hustle and play hard. Gafford, PJ Washington, Jones, Green, Lively.
Yeah, but
All
PJ,
them guys hustle.
yeah, but them guys, PJ Brown ain't really what he's.
What you say, Dave? About PJ Washington? Yeah, cause Luka and Kyrie, they gonna score majority of the points. Those two guys, anyway. But those other guys, they get a few points. They play defense. Cause I know that not this
Gafford had
game, but
5.
the last game, Westbrook, he had an awful game. He wound up getting kicked out the game. They were getting mad. They were getting their ass beat and kept doing a lot of bullshit. So I don't know. Them
Man,
guys.
Gafford had 5 points, 5 rebounds, bro. And PJ had like
Yeah,
4
see,
rebounds, 10 points, 4 rebounds. I know he got the dunk and all that. I know he played on the defensive end. It's more than scoring. Yeah.
yeah, cause Luka and Kyrie, they gonna get their points. Long they just get a few points from them other guys. And you got to think. Look at the game today. The Clippers barely got out of that game. They barely got out of that game. So I don't. Even if they did wind up getting out of this series, I don't see them getting past the next round.
You don't see them beating OKC?
No.
No.
The OKC is a way better all around team than Dallas.
Man, Luka is savage now. Come on now. You know you got me taking up for somebody I don't even like.
I don't see either one of those guys. It don't matter whether it's the Clippers or the Mavericks. They not making it past the next round.
Nah.
Man, look, the Mavericks will get right on past. Nah, man, come on, man. All right, well, you're right because they got that boy Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He can probably guard Luka a little somewhat,
Yeah,
but I don't know, man.
I was gonna say
I
the
don't.
Canadian.
on Luca, and then you got Kyrie matched up
Yeah,
with one of the Williams, or maybe Giddy. But I think he'd break Giddy's ankles bad, real bad, real bad. So I don't know. There's no good matchup for Kyrie on the Thunder, unless you want to put SGA on Kyrie and then try to have somebody match up with Luca. But there's no real good. Well, one of the Williams would be all right. I don't know. That'd be interesting to see. It'd be a lot tougher to match up against the Mavericks than it would be against the Clippers.
Yeah, because if I was a Thunder, I would go at Luka and Kyrie.
Yeah, looking at the roster.
That'll be my focus. I go at both of them.
Yep. And make them respond, see what they do. Yep.
But like I say, they move the ball around good. SGA, he's not a ball hog. He's the man of the team, but he don't ball hog. Because he understands that in that point guard position, he can get other players in the game. He's still going to get his 20-something to 30-something points.
Yeah, 100%.
And even the last game, he didn't have a great shooting game. He still got 24 points. And it wasn't even a good game like that for him. Because usually he's more efficient than he was last game. But yeah, I know that last game, Williams did pretty good.
Oh yeah, he a beast, man.
Yeah.
And Williams, he a beast.
They got a
He a
lot of
beast,
guys on that team that hustle.
and then you got your boy from Arizona State, the defender, Lou Dort.
Yeah,
From Canada.
Yeah.
Canada, yeah.
Oh,
They
he
put
from
him on
Canada
Luka.
too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's from Canada. He went to Arizona State, play ball. You know,
They got two of them from Canada.
Yep.
Yeah.
SGA. Plus Isaiah Joe. Bismack Biyombo. Hey, I don't doubt it.
SGA from Tennessee went up there and played in Canada. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was from Canada.
No, he's from Tennessee.
Oh, okay. I thought he was a Canadian.
You know, his cousin is the one who play on the. His cousin play on the Timberwolves. Both of them from Tennessee.
Yeah, Alexander. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's right. Nickeil
Oh
Alexander.
yeah, that guy there, he played good coming off the bench.
Yeah, we found out about him last year.
They battle against each other, man. Alexander for the Timberwolves was better than SGA in college. You know what I'm saying? But when it got to the pros, it was a whole different story. a different story, man.
Oh, these motherfuckers are balling. See, this is the kind of shit I'm talking about. Why is Booker on Karl Anthony Towns? Frank Vogel. Why is Kevin Durant matched up with Anthony Edwards? What are you doing? That's just stupid shit that doesn't make any sense. Don't make sense. Earlier they had Bradley Beal,
Pulled over.
Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, Bradley Beal, he hadn't had a good night.
Unbelievable.
Booker, he got 31 points.
Yeah, KD right behind him with 27, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks.
Yeah, I just pulled over literally like a minute ago. Yeah.
Yeah, cause that was he just not got 20 points. He didn't have he wasn't shooting like that. Town doing pretty good though.
Yeah, Cat's been in there. Gobert's been playing D. I still believe in them. I'm telling you, Dave, I'm not just saying that. I believe they can do it. But it's going to come down to tonight. They got to win tonight.
And the Bill only had 5 points.
This fucking sorry ass coach.
Wow. Wow, man. Them players gotta perform, man.
Yeah. So they gotta perform.
Hell yeah. You think Michael Jordan gonna sit here and blame a fucking coach?
No.
See, that's a different beast, man, right there, man.
Yeah, ha.
That's a different beast.
Yeah, but Michael Jordan never had a coach that would. Fuck. The worst coach he ever had was Doug.
Yeah, Doug Collins, man.
I was gonna say the worst coach he ever had was Doug Collins, and after that,
and he took with Doug Collins. He took them into the Eastern Conference Finals and was up 2-1 against the champs, Detroit Pistons.
Gets the Pistons back in '90. Yep.
So that dispels all that. Oh, Jordan never did nothing without Phil Jackson. Bullshit. He was the Eastern Conference Finals with Phil Jackson and damn Puerto Rico.
Brought it all together, made it work, made it gel. Then he did
Phil Jackson just hopped on there the bandwagon at the right time, like damn Steve Kerr.
Man,
that was supposed to have been Doug Collins team.
Yeah, they got him out of there. That's how they did Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson was a good coach.
Now, how are you gonna have Karl Anthony Towns on Devin Booker? Who?
Bro. Hey, bro, that's the switch, bro. That's just the pick and roll switch.
No, I'm telling you, Frank Vogel's doing this shit. There's nobody in the look at him. That's what
I'm watching
right now. Like, you don't even know what's going on.
Nah, lazy. Hey, look, I was just. I'm watching. Maybe we on different network because I'm watching right now. Devin Booker at the free throw line. Am I behind you?
Yep, he just made one.
Okay, you ahead of me. A little bit.
It's 86 off.
86, 85. That's what I got right now.
Travis has both.
I'm a little behind y'all.
Behind.
All knotted up, yeah.
Knotted up now, 86, 86.
Now let's see what the offense does and how the defense responds. Nurkic is out in the perimeter, not in the post, still standing out in the perimeter, trying to guard Karl Anthony Towns, who just drains a three. Tell me what strategy there is in what I just saw.
Woo! We just drained that one.
That's what I'm saying.
That was nice. Yeah.
Bad coaching.
But you gotta play defense. What y'all don't want the man to go out there and play defense? What's wrong with y'all, man?
Just bad coaching, man.
Bad coach.
Y'all lost some. Come on, bro. That's sweet, man. Come on, man.
You like Frank Vogel, that's all.
I don't like Frank. I ain't saying that. I don't even know Frank Vogel, man. What you talking about?
Yeah,
I don't
Alexander.
know
You
Frank Vogel,
just say you
but
just
these
say he's a
players,
great
bro,
coach.
we don't have. I never said he was a great coach, man. We don't have different coach. I'm telling you, I watch my team, bro. It don't matter the coach. They got these same habits, man.
At least when they were in the finals and they had Monty Williams and they were playing against Boston, they were competitive until DeAndre Ayton decided to start
There you
laying
go.
down. And once he
There
started,
you go.
the rest of the team started laying down.
Thank you. That's it right there, man. What Max just said. That's exactly it.
I
And
mean,
they could have won that. They could have
Aiden
won
ain't a
that.
good player anyway. He too
He,
soft.
he, he, he was being that up until the point where or Giannis took his heart.
Rip it out.
He played a role, man. Nah, he was never
Man,
he
that's
wasn't the
what I'm
star.
saying.
Never.
A lot of these guys, it depends on who they playing. You know where they heart at.
Yeah,
A lot of these
bust.
players, they don't step up when it's time to step up. When you playing supposed to be playing at a high level,
Yeah,
you
they
see
do,
a lot
man.
of these guys fold.
Yeah, they do. They step up on the steps at the bank interest. Take a
Oh yeah,
couple steps, walk
that's
up into
about
the
it.
bank, get that money, get the check, man. Cash. Yeah, shit, they do online banking now.
Yeah, eventually, like I say, the game gonna have to change. It's gonna have to change back.
I like what I'm seeing.
Oh, you like the new style of play?
No. Just no.
Oh, you
No, I'm
talking about
talking about
something else?
just this playoff from throughout the NBA.
Uh,
Just from the playoff, not the regular season. Just from the playoffs.
I like what I've been seeing from I say the Timberwolves. I like how OKC been
I
playing.
like what I've been seeing from the referees. I told you the referees are the real
Okay,
superstar.
referee.
They the real superstars.
But that Clippers and Dallas, nah, neither one of them have a chance. The Lakers,
Well, he
the
just blow the
Lakers
whole
got a
thing up.
bullshit coach, Darvin Ham. He's not a good coach.
Oh man,
Frank Vogel, he's not a good coach. Uh,
all this shit, man. Yeah,
the Knicks, I like what I've been
y'all
seeing from the
something
Knicks.
else,
They're a scrappy
man.
team. The Bucks, you know how I feel about Doc Rivers. He's not a good coach.
Awful.
Uh, Cleveland Cavaliers, same old Cleveland. Bad coaching, inconsistent play from they supposed to be star Donovan Mitchell. Uh, Boston, they disappointed. They let the Heat steal a game without Jimmy Butler even playing. He hadn't played this playoff. There's no reason for Boston to lose one game. It is just off.
It's been fun to watch. I've enjoyed it. I'm with Dave on this one. It's been physical, and I like the physical play. I like to see
Hell yeah.
bigs on bigs. I like old school style basketball. But watching some of these young cats that actually come out here and want to ball and demonstrate and showcase and play ball full time, I appreciate that. And these old school cats out here, mainly for the Clippers, this might be their last shot to be able to get a championship. And there's three players on that team that deserve it, in my opinion, being Westbrook, Harden, and PG-13. I would love to see them advance. I would love to see them play to their full potential. I think they've got the right coach in order to get to where they need to be. And I know that they have the right people, not only starting the game, but sitting on the bench, hungry, ready to get in and play. So,
And guess what, Mac?
what's up, man?
You can stick a fork in their ass because they done.
Oh, we're gonna see. We're gonna
They
see
they
because
they they will leave. They won't win a championship on this team right here, not the Clippers.
As much as I hate to say it, I agree, but that's not to say it's impossible. I think they're going to beat the Mavericks. I think that they're going to take it back to LA, get that game, go down, back to Dallas, and it's going to be game 6, and they're going to take it in Dallas. In the meantime, OKC is going to be resting because after tomorrow, they're going to go 4-0 after they sweep the Pelicans.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I had confidence in the Clippers before, but I didn't know Kawhi was hurt or whatever. But with an unhealthy Kawhi, the Clippers going home this year.
Bro, you threw because you mad that the Clippers and like Kawhi ain't playing. You went ahead and threw the damn Mavs away right along with them, man.
Yeah,
You just threw
because
the whole baby
I
away with
picked
the
the Clippers.
bathwater.
I picked the Clippers to win that series. But without a healthy Kawhi, I mean, there's no way they're gonna beat Luka and Kyrie. I don't see it.
All depends. If you play the mental game, but what I would do, Luka does not like Russell Westbrook very much. I would put
Facts. Westbrook ain't backing off of him.
I would put Russell Westbrook as a starter on Luka and have him right up his ass from the fucking as soon as tip-off starts.
But
Russell
you know that, well, not today, but that last game that showed me that the Clippers are mentally weak. They was unraveling. So they
They-
possibly could have won that game.
Lord.
But Westbrook was unhinged. Terrence, man, he bringing the ball down the court and he just lunged into the man and get an offensive foul.
That's
Powell,
crazy.
he was getting kind of tested with him too. But Powell, he's been the one person he's been consistent in the series.
He's like
I
Steve
like
Smith
how
at
he
his
plays.
age. He's
But
that sleeper, that quiet guy. Get that shot when you need it, though.
yeah, but they was getting unhinged because they were getting their ass whooped, so they were getting unhinged.
That's what I'm saying. But if you don't get to that point, you start things off, and you started off at your pace, and you got a guy like Westbrook out there who's going to get under your skin. Let him get under your skin, whether it's Kyrie, whether it's Luka, either one of them. Let that motherfucker just piss them off.
Yeah, it's sort of like the Pat Bev effect, right?
Yep. Let him do his foolishness and piss them off because it's going to get under their skin. And they're going to react to it, and it's always the second guy that gets caught. You know that. It's always the second guy. I put Russell out there. I put Powell out there. I put Dice out there. I put Plumlee out there, and I put Zubac out there. And
you know,
what the fuck what do we do? And they wouldn't.
And you know, Westbrook is going to keep the tempo up for him too.
Yep.
Upbeat tempo, push the pace,
nonstop. Wear Luka's ass out. And wish he worked out during the summer.
Thank you.
We'll see next game when Paul George don't score 16 points in the first quarter.
Can y'all imagine what Luka would be if that motherfucker took his conditioning serious, man?
He'd be a world class.
That's crazy, man.
He'd be in the Olympics.
Hey,
I don't know about that part.
If it was a fifth, I'd be drunk right now.
Pass that bottle.
Yeah, Luka he's not athletic. He's too slow.
Man, you keep saying that, but it's effort. The man can move his feet on offense. Why can't
like
he?
Joker,
You telling me?
The Joker slow.
Nah, he's slow. Now we know he's slow. But Luka is lazy.
Nah.
So when somebody is lazy, that don't mean that they ain't got the ability. They just lazy on defense. Because he ain't got a conditioner. He got the ability, bro. He do it on offense. He got the speed, man. He can really speed it up, man.
But you know that most of the great scorers that be in the league, they don't be good defenders anyway. Most of them have poor defense.
Man,
they try
that's
to use all their energy on the offense.
There you go, right there. There you go.
And they slack.
There you go.
So it ain't just Luka. It's a few of them.
But we ain't never seen it this damn bad, man. Come on now.
Yeah, it's only a couple of guys that's gonna play hard on both ends. Majority of them they gonna that
Yeah,
score a
that's
lot.
true.
They gonna slack on the defense.
Yeah, that's true. Though. Can't argue that. Yep.
Yeah, no, that's what it is.
Nah, but that ain't what win fucking championships. Defense win championships.
Yeah, that's why a lot of these guys. That's why it's no coincidence that majority of the stars don't win a championship.
Y'all want to play defense.
Each era is only gonna be a couple of them. Sometimes it's on them, and sometimes they just I like to say this.
Turnover, man.
Sometimes they team just ain't good enough. That's what it be sometimes. There's just different factors in the winning the championship.
Wait, come.
Sometimes it's a team game, like how Denver had
What's
last
up with
year.
this Frank Vogel, man? Defense. He's supposed to be a defensive coach.
Oh, you watching now, huh? Now you see what the fuck I'm talking about. Fucking
But
guy.
you ain't. Y'all was attacking him for his offense.
I just attacked him, period, because he shouldn't be.
Yeah, I'm attacking them just anyway, just overall.
See that word? That word crazy. Attack.
Yeah, I'm attacking.
It's just.
I ain't defending. I'm attacking.
Yeah, that's basketball language, huh? Now, but yeah, who that? That's not sure.
Now Vogel, I can't say he did a good job when he was with the Pacers.
Yeah, with the Pacers, definitely.
Yeah, he did a good job.
And a lot of people say that was Nate McMillan job. A lot of people say.
Yeah,
And,
I don't know.
and you can verify that with Larry Bird. Larry Bird got rid of Frank Vogel for the Nate McMillan.
Yeah, where Nate McMillan at now?
I don't know. Same
Yeah,
place Frank Vogel's supposed to be.
My point exactly.
But Nate McMillan had a winning record when they left, when they got rid of him, though.
Yeah, that's how it be. A lot of them coaches,
Yeah. Look how they trying to do Dwayne Casey, coach of the year, a couple years back. They fired him. He was coach of the year.
I heard the shit out of him.
So can't go off that, man.
Yeah, same thing with Coach Budenholzer.
Look how they did Budenholzer. Yeah, that's crazy. He took his team. They thought they can go to the next level, but yeah. Budenholzer should be coaching in this league, man.
You don't think
so?
Because he's a program builder. He's not just. Maybe it kind of caught him off guard. He wasn't used to coaching that much talent. But Budenholzer could take, an all-around team and be. I mean, he could take a team and make them and get them into the playoffs, like he did with the Hawks with Jeff Teague, Horford, Paul Millsap. Yeah. Damari Carroll, I think. Yeah. They ain't had no real good talent on that team. And then they had your boy, the other dude on there, the shooting guard, man. I forgot. He from CAA conference. Dude from North Carolina, but he wasn't all that. They weren't all that good, man. They had no good roster like that. Al Horford was their best player.
Yeah, that's why I don't like a lot of times these teams, these GMs and stuff. They'll fire these coaches. They be good coaches, and they want to fire them like it's on the coach. But sometimes it's on the GM that they just didn't get the right players in there. So
because the GM, like people say, man, the GM is trying to pick players for the long haul because they don't even. And the coach trying to pick players for him right here and right now to help him win. And they on two different timelines. The GM like, man, I'm getting ready to get rid of this motherfucker. I'm not gonna draft him. That's who he wants. I'm about to draft somebody else I'm about to bring this next coach in. So let me draft this player for the next coach or whatever. They all on different pages, man.
Yeah, that's why a lot of times it don't work.
Yeah, man.
They have to be on the same page. Like you're a coach, and you gotta be able to.
That's
If you
arrogant.
hire a coach, the GM and the coach got to consult together to get what the coach needs in there.
That's what
And
you say.
the coach, if he got a certain way of coaching and he know what he want, you gotta let him get who he want.
I agree, but that's what I agree.
If
But
not, it's
the
not
GM,
gonna work.
I agree. That's how I feel. But the GM is arrogant, bro. They're like nah, or it ain't just arrogant. It's just that they got their own interests.
Yeah, yeah. Then they wind up losing their job too.
They try to keep their job. That's what they try to do and throw the coach under the bus.
Yeah, and they'll wind
I
up
mean, they already
losing their job too.
making the next move. Yeah.
Cause just like Milwaukee, that GM, he need to be out of there.
Who's GM? The GM, I don't know who the GM is.
Me either, but he need to be out of there for hiring Doc Rivers, firing that guy and putting Doc Rivers. But if that what Giannis wanted, then hey, you
More
want to
than
try to
likely,
keep his
bro,
star.
it's the owner, man. It's the same guy that's friends with Jason Kidd. He brought Jason Kidd over there to be a coach, owner. So more than likely, that's the owner, man, doing all that stuff.
I don't think so. I think it. Well,
The
they
owner
make
is
the
like
choice.
that,
So
man.
yeah, he did it.
The owner make friends with a lot of people, man. Most owners are not friendly. This owner is very friendly with former
But like I
players
said, I
and
think they
all of
were
that.
trying to keep Giannis happy.
Yeah, this new owner, these owner, yeah, the owner even hired Jason Kidd, man. I was telling you.
Yeah, Jason Kidd, that's how Giannis get to where he at now.
hmm But the owner had hired him and gave him a shot. I think when Jason Kidd he got on what did he do on the see through the drink on the court? He was with the what? Was he with the Knicks? He was with the Knicks,
Jason Kidd.
or was he? No, was that with the Bucks? Yeah, Jason Kidd when he threw the drink on the court.
Mm, I wouldn't say it was the Suns, but don't quote me on that.
No. He ain't coached the Suns.
Oh, you said coach.
Yeah, he
No.
was coaching. I forgot who. Yeah, I remember he did that shit though. Yeah, he a pretty good coach though. Yeah, he was a great point guard, and yeah, he been a pretty good head coach.
I can't say anything bad
You
about
think your boy Steve? You think your boy Steve Nash should get another chance?
Nash time.
Well, Kyrie, we don't need no coach anyway.
Man.
See how that worked out.
Yeah, if you don't
You,
have something to keep
you
everything
remember that? Oh, well, yeah, Jason Kidd did that with Brooklyn.
Yeah,
the
the Nets.
Nets,
Oh,
Yeah, he did that with the Nets, man. The Nets got rid of him, and that owner, the owner from the Milwaukee Bucks that left the Nets ownership and went over there.
I don't think that's me. You just got out of there.
your son still battling.
Dave cut out. You there, Dave?
Yeah, he must drop that.
Dave dropped out.
Yeah, that's who it is. Mark Lazary.
What's that, Dave?
Mark Lazary. He said, I think that's the one that's real cool with Jason Kidd.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Kid was a good. He a good coach though.
Nah, it's not Mark Lazary. I got that wrong. the other one. Shit. But anyway, that's my point. It was the other coach, man. It was the owner that got him over there, man. That's how he got that chance to coach again. Because that Brooklyn thing was an experiment. A failed one at that.
Failed one, yeah. Didn't
Yeah,
work
too.
out.
You know, too, because a couple of things off the court. You know, there's a lot of politics in that shit.
Even more now with that, gambling. Everybody out there gambling. Don't know what, everybody got a price. We can ask Jonte Porter about that.
Oh yeah, that shit been going on so long.
Oh yeah, it's nothing new.
Yeah, we can't make John T. Porter the scapegoat. Yeah, he ain't even a freaking starter, man. We talking to him like he doing something.
He wasn't even doing big enough
They've
money.
been, they've been point shaving since the '60s, man. '50s and '60s.
Oh yeah,
Since the '50s, really, that's when it really started.
yeah, they just made it legal now. They made it legal. Everybody can put your bets in.
Yeah.
You don't even have to go to the casino. You can do everything on your phone. Shit.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to leave the house. You don't have to leave the couch. You don't have to do nothing. You just boom, like magic.
Well, it's gonna be a long 7 minutes, man.
I'm trying to figure out what Frank Vogel's going to do. I wonder if Frank
I'm gonna
Vogel.
tell you what he gonna do. He gonna get swept. That's what he gonna do.
Trav was just messing with you. It's not going to happen, Dave.
Well,
It might happen. I mean, there's a chance. There's always a chance, but I don't think it's going to happen.
It'll happen to Randy Booker. The Randy Booker done played too many minutes. They'll be gassed in the next 7 minutes, so they'll be out of there.
Yeah, the Twin Towers will wear you out. 2 big bodies, and then you don't use any other big bodies against them all getting long.
Yep.
That you have sitting on the bench. I haven't seen Bol once. I haven't seen Eubanks once. I just don't understand it.
Right.
Oh yeah, they ain't been in the game at all.
Yeah. I just don't know why. And Frank Vogel doesn't want to respond to me, so I don't think he knows why either. He might have forgot.
He ain't gonna respond to you.
Why they ain't let your boy Isaiah Thomas play?
Cause he a scrub. Nah, I'm playing. He still got something in him. He could ball still. He's on the, especially on the G League level. But he's a liability, man, on defense.
I mean, I don't think he's the only liability. Yeah, but Ant-Man too strong for him.
Awesome.
Ant-Man and the cat.
Yeah, and it doesn't help when you don't know how to coach. So
who how many games tomorrow? 2, 3 games tomorrow?
Tomorrow we got
Okay, we got the Celtics and Heat tomorrow. The Thunder and the Pelicans and the Lakers and the Nuggets. back in Denver.
3 games tomorrow, starting off at 6:30 with the Heat and the Celtics, then Thunder, Pelicans, and 7:30, followed by the nightcap Lakers Nuggets at 9. Should be exciting. I'm excited.
Yeah, somebody going fish.
Mhm.
I don't understand this.
Yeah, somebody be going on vacation.
Has he used anybody off the bench?
Come on, Vogel.
He put, all right, Eric Gordon's been in the game for 32 minutes and he got 6 points. Not working. Bradley Beal got 7 points. Man, he just, Durant and Booker, the only ones doing anything. And he hasn't gone into the bench at all. Man, that's just a weak coach. Doesn't want to try anything to try to spark the team. You don't want to put in Grayson Allen. You don't want to put Isaiah Thomas in. You don't want to do shit. That doesn't
Yeah,
make any sense.
Allen been hurt.
Who? Which one?
Grayson Allen.
He got hurt last game?
Nah, he ain't played last game either.
I thought I saw him, but yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, he got hurt.
Yeah, we still got Bol. We got Isaiah Thomas. Still got fucking, where's he at? Eubanks. I mean, he's still got some guys he can use and nothing. He hasn't used any of them. At this point, if it's your last game, man, you got to 39 and 38 minutes for Booker and Durant. You're wearing these old motherfuckers out. Not that Booker's all that old, but Durant is. Put that, man, give him a break. Put Bol's big ass in there. You just give him some minutes. It's just fucking sorry ass coaching.
Yeah, he most of them played like 7 players and like Little he played like 7 minutes.
Yeah,
So you
it's
only play eight players and all. So Booker and Durant been in there like the whole game. That's why I say they gonna be gassed these next few minutes.
that's right. And then when he went off the bench, all he did was he went eight deep this time, but he went and he took Nasir Little for 7 minutes, who got him 1 rebound. It didn't do anything. So you're going off a rotation, an 8-man rotation, and you're not even using it. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense.
Even Nurkic only paid to play 18 minutes.
Yeah, like I said, and you got 2 guys over there on the other side that are 7 feet plus. Just like that, blocking all the fucking shots. It don't make sense. But maybe he's got something planned that he doesn't know about yet. But you got to give KD a break, man. You got to.
Yeah, cause most time when you don't, KD he don't hit in the fourth quarter when he since he especially he got older. You got to give him a little rest.
Yeah, when you're running on fumes and that tank's empty, man. Listen, you gotta know better. This fucking guy doesn't have a clue.
Yeah, cause them shots KD usually hit. They come down to the end. He missed those shots a lot. When he's played all those minutes, he gonna miss them shots.
Yeah, and then what's going to happen is he's not going to make it back to the other end of the court, and by that time you're going to have a 4-on-5, maybe even a 3-on-5, depending on who else doesn't make it back. And you got an easy 2 points by the other team, and you just exerted a bunch of energy because your coach is too fucking stupid to help you out. Now in this quarter, you're being outscored by 4 points because you're running out of energy. You exerted your shit already. That was it. That third quarter, that was all you had left. Now it's showing. I hope I'm wrong. But Ant-Man don't even look like he's got a sweat broken. I mean, it doesn't look like he's got even like a drop of sweat on him. That team doesn't even look like they've been playing.
Right.
You got 3 people in double figures. He went 9 deep on the bench. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Ant-Man, he just started scoring in the second half. 'Cause he wasn't even in double figures.
He about to go on the attack right now.
Yeah, he's just playing with him now. Just
Yeah,
fresh
he had
leg.
like
Yeah,
I think he had like 9 points at halftime, something like that.
Yeah.
oh, look at that matchup. Another block. Get one of these motherfuckers hurt. What's going to happen? Yeah. Where's the? Yeah, about to say fucking holding KD. Can't be doing that shit.
But yeah, I got to get out of here, y'all.
All right.
All right, Trav. Pleasure as
Yeah.
always, brother. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, man. We're gonna go ahead and end the screen. Might as well, man.
You don't want
Maybe
to stay
go
this
ahead.
long, huh?
Hey, well, I'll stick around. All right, Trav. I catch you, man.
All right,
Hey,
y'all
we'll be
keep it
back at
raw, man.
8:30.
You
All
too,
right,
Trav.
we'll stick
Keep it
around,
raw.
bro.
All right.
4.5 minutes left, Dave. You got it in you?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. We'll take that freebie right there. That brings it down to a 1 possession game. 4:34 left.
Nice wide open look. Beautiful.
Bradley Beal kicks it out to Royce O'Neal for the 3-pointer in the right at the top at the sideline, man, the top of the arc.
Yep.
What is that? Let me hear your live analysis, Max.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Anthony Edwards with the pick, going left, step back for the 3. 110, 107, 409 left. Bradley Beal advances the ball up court, throws the ball away. Carl Anthony Towns recovers it, throws it back, throws it away also. Devin Booker recovers it, kicks it out to Bradley Beal. Carl Anthony Towns tries to get a rebound, loses the ball, ends up in the hands of Royce O'Neal, who kicks it out to the right sideline, goes around Rudy Gobert for the basket. 110 to 109, 3:42 left to go. We got a game.
That was beautiful.
Anthony Edwards brings it up the sideline to the right wing.
Ooh.
Snatch back. Double team forces him to get rid of the ball. Swings it to Carl Anthony Towns, who swings it over to Daniels for the 3. 3 to the dome. Royce O'Neal advances the ball straight up to the middle. Rudy Gobert in the middle. Oh man, we got a loose ball foul. Carl Anthony Towns, man, with the dumb foul, just knocked the hell out of Royce O'Neal, who was trying to fight around the pick.
Yeah.
TNT showing the replay on the last possession. Okay, Suns taking it out from the right side of the court. Daniels communicating with his squad. Bradley Beal, who's
Booker.
okay? There you go. Eric Gordon with the rock. Book on the pin down, 1-on-1 versus Daniels. Throws up a wild shot, gets Sabell out on the free throw. Free throw call. The refs give him the benefit of doubt. Booker going to the line for 2. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got a game. Definitely got a game.
KD fighting big Carl Anthony Towns underneath for position. It's coming down to the wire on this one. It's either win or stay home. Booker playing some defense out on the perimeter, trying to find the open man. Dribbles.
Booker with a game high 45 points. KD 33 points. Mike Conley with the air ball on the step back. Royce O'Neal advances it, kicks out to the right to Eric Gordon, who thinks about it, but gives it up midair. Kick to the post to KD, who swings it back out there around the perimeter. Oh, only for that to be picked off on the swing pass on the baseline from
taking his time.
the other Alexander.
Oh shit! Damn! I think you're gonna feel that in your truck, Dave.
Oh, Anthony Edwards from the left wing rises up again on Kevin Durant with a tomahawk. Man, that's disrespectful in these moments. Everybody watching in the last 2 minutes. Oh man.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna have to come up with a new damn nickname for this guy. It can't be an Ants, because Ants stay on the ground. Yeah. This guy cannot stay on the ground from
he's
Baby Jordan. Yeah, he's Baby Jordan.
Yeah, he's that was real. We just saw that. Frank Vogel had to take a timeout just so he could watch the replay too.
Yeah. Man. He gonna need to watch more than the replay. He gonna have to watch footage.
Yeah, as soon as
if they get past the Minnesota this game, he gonna definitely watch footage all off season.
Yeah. Otherwise, if they lose this game, then by the time this live stream is over, he's gonna get fired. See that.
Get swept 4-0, you're right.
Get swept 4-0 with KD, Booker, Nurk, Bradley Beal, Eric Gordon.
We back, man. 115, 111, 212 to go. Anthony Edwards just made the big play. Getting all the camera time right now. Max, I know I think you're a couple seconds ahead of me.
Yeah.
So we got Devin Booker advances the ball up court. Ball in the hands of KD. Kicks it out to the right to Bradley Beal, who turns the ball over. Gotta be kidding me, man.
Ant-Man goes up the court, dribbling around Beal. Beal called for the reach-in foul. He can't believe it. He's so upset. He sits down, puts a pad over his head, and Ant-Man looks like he's hurt that ankle coming down, and I hope that's not the case.
And that's when you try to do too much to make up for the previous play. That's what happens when you do it. Anthony
Edwards down. Rolls that ankle, didn't give him space. That was a bad play on Beal's part. If he was going to foul him, he should have just fouled him. Now, being aggressive like that, ends up getting injured. So, luckily, Ant-Man's tough. He's up. He's walking it off, just like Jordan would. Get to the line, make a couple buckets. I think he almost broke a sweat. That's the first one down at the charity stripe. See if he can knock down that second one. Yeah. Make it a 6-point game. Not all hope is lost yet, though. And he's able to drain the second one. Let's see what we can do here.
117, 111, 155 left to go. Devin Booker advances the ball up the right side of the court. Straight up the middle, excuse me. Pick from Royce O'Neal. Okay. Devin Booker plays bully ball. Bullies Mike Conley to the rack for the floater.
Injures.
Then commits a foul on the other end. And another injury in the same spot. Oh, man, but this time it's the coach over there.
Yeah, we're losing coaches and players. This is
Oh
mayhem.
man.
Malice at the Palace 2.0.
Oh man. Oh, you know he gonna have a knee injury. Oh man. First thing he grabbed. Oh,
I feel his pain. Coach Finch still down. Don't see
man.
that happen too often in the games anymore.
Devin Booker ain't even go check on him or nothing. Damn.
Devin Booker didn't seem to give a fuck. He was like the Rasheed Rice of the NBA just now. What accident?
Man. There you go. Let's see.
Yeah.
117, 113, 141 to go. Fourth quarter, man. It's gonna be a long time out.
He's either drawing up a play on the ground or he might be injured, and they're saying a prayer. Good news out of all this, Ant-Man's walking around from being down earlier, so that's always good. Luckily, the coach isn't out there having to dunk like Ant-Man does. Oh, and he's up. He's up. And he's going to be walked off the court, folks. But he's up. I know a man in pain when I see one, and that's an old man in pain, by God.
Standing ovation from the crowd, man.
Can't help
This
but get
sportsmanship.
that is good sportsmanship. Hats off to the fans out there in the city of Phoenix for being classy. Thank you as always. Respect.
So they walking coach. They walking him to the locker room. So.
No. Yeah, it's a full contact sport. Mike Conley seems to be okay, so that's another plus for the Timberwolves.
117, 113, 141 to go.
Are we going to see some magic from Booker and Durant here?
Mike Conley steps to the line, man. He's going to be shooting. Two, are they?
Possibly take it back up to a 6-point lead. Drains the first. Conley hits them both.
$119, $113. Devin Booker advances the ball. Pick from Josh Okogie. KD off the screen. Turns into a turnover. Josh Okogie moving without the ball on the pick and roll. Got to get the ball, Josh Okogie. Man, there we go. Speaking of him getting the ball, he did get the rebound on the other end. So Frank Vogel clapping him up. Thank you, Mayor. Frank Vogel having a talk with Devin Booker. Things a little too late.
We can't take it back down to 4.
I think Frank Vogel's over there on the sideline asking Devin Booker to save his job.
Or if he knows anybody higher, and one of the two.
Oh, man. Josh Okogie misses the first free throw. 119, 1-4. Rudy Gobert checks out to the bench. Josh Okogie misses both free throws. Damn. 119, 113, 110, 108 left. Anthony Edwards advances the ball, so we know that his ankle is good. His So, man, on the double team. Son stole it, but Josh Covington and stay in bounds to save it. Right, 58 seconds left.
Coach drawing up a last-minute play to hold on to that ball, keep
Coach.
possession as long as they can. Try to draw another foul. They got it, but they don't. Otherwise, 14 seconds is going to come off that clock real quick. Frank Vogel's probably drawing a picture also, but it's a rainbow picture. He might be drawing something else too, maybe like a star. Maybe he's drawing a sun.
Oh, man.
KD got that look in his eye.
I've been here before.
There's the owner of the team explaining why they don't have to pack their bags to travel to Minnesota.
The son's owner, his son is upset, man. He's about 10, 11 years old. Like, the owner is just laughing because more than likely he already has his mind made up.
Oh yeah,
His son can't hide it.
Nope.
Karl Anthony Towns at the top of the wing on the left side. Anthony Edwards down. Swings to the right to Jalen McDaniels, who shoots the brick.
That's maturity.
Minnesota recovers with the Anthony Edwards with the offensive rebound. Ooh, 1-on-1 with KD, but he gets double teamed. Karl Anthony Towns tries to squeeze the ball in there. Turnover or no? Stays here with Minnesota. Suns can't catch a break in these last moments.
Nope. Second and a half left to shoot after the inbound pass. And did he get it off in time, or did they call timeout? Going for it again on the inbound pass. Second and a half to shoot. Cat has it, gets a shot off. Does not go in. Timeout call, looks like Phoenix. And we got Gobert back in the game with 29.4 left to play. And Cat ends up sitting down. I think we might see Cat done for the night. Unless the Suns can make some shots. All they got to do is make a couple shots. What the fuck was that?
Booker drives to the wing. Oh, okay. I don't know if they're gonna give him. I don't know if they're gonna give him 3 or is it just gonna be 2. What was the call?
It looks like they're going to give him 3. 3 the hard way.
3. And see if Booker can make this a 1 possession game. Suns get a stop on the other end, they back in it. If not, it's over. Season over for the Suns fan.
No, they gave Booker 2. You made them both. Suns get the ball, or rather.
Okay, so that was only 2.
Yeah, that was only 2. Conley gets
Mike
fouled
Conley.
immediately.
Yeah, I think it's over. They're getting swept.
You can't say that it was due to lack of effort. I don't know how to explain that one. I blame coaching. I think that the players can only do so much.
Well, you can't. It is coaching. It is coaching, but you knew what you were getting when you hired him. So that falls on the GM also.
Facts. I mean,
So
you got
James Jones got some explaining to do for this hire here.
yeah. That and you got two guys that showed up to play, Booker and Durant, both of the double digits as far as scoring goes. Everybody else, they were there, but did not do enough to help
Mhm.
contribute to the rest of the team in an effort to win this game. Not yet, at least. But 22.4 seconds left to play. We'll see. I think, like I said earlier, using your bench when you have the opportunity to, keeping that game close, keeping your guys fresh is important. Now we put Bismack Biyombo in the game for the first time. Are you serious?
Now Bisbeck and Biombo don't play for the Suns. Bisbeck played for OKC.
What the hell was I looking at then?
Wow, Anthony Edwards get a wide open lane to the basket on on an advancement on. Wow, for a dunk. Oh man.
Who was
121, 115, 19 seconds to go in the fourth, man. I say it's over, man. I tell you.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Dave. It's not looking
Yeah.
good.
But man, don't string me along. You don't string me along, man. Trying to lay me down easy. I already told you. I told you, man. I know you have fun with this one, man. You hit
No, no,
mute every time. Every time you laugh in the background, you hit mute.
no. KD, one of
Oh man, I get
my players. Just I don't want to see him go out like this. That's just not.
you.
It just I can't. One game, just give me one win. One more game to watch KD before next season. I gotta wait another fucking season, or I guess the Olympics. So maybe not that long. It's not out of the. I mean, it's 6 points still for the last 7 minutes, but
121, 115. That's a big deficit to make up, you said, in 20 seconds.
he's got to channel his inner Reggie Miller.
Nah, ain't gonna happen, Jack.
He's got to feel it. He's got to steal it like Isaiah.
Suns take out the ball from the right wing, gets the ball. Oh, lose ball foul, man. On what is that? No. That's
SGA
Alexander
doesn't there.
Walker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Right,
do
kindly.
practice. That's why they got skill. Working against each other, working out. Yeah. 19.4 seconds away. You got two clutch shooters that need to make two clutch shots and just play defense.
I guess the refs is reviewing to see how much time should really be on the clock.
19.5 as a move. That was a Kogi who went in. Neal, Booker, Durant, Nurkic.
Nurkic at the free throw line for 2.
There's one.
First one goes down. Book on Bradley Bill on the side with the towel on his head, looking defeated.
Yes.
Okay, the Suns get the tip out, but could cash in on the shot. Minnesota recovered the ball. Minnesota, rebounds the ball. Mike Conley back down to the other end for two more free throws. I think this strategy that ran its course is only going to widen the gap, the lead right here, enlarging the lead.
Yeah, if he
Game over.
sinks these 2 free throws, then
Yeah, it's just 14 seconds of Frank Vogel's job. That's all we're doing right now. Man on the screen. 122, 116.
gonna be down by 9 if he makes this last free throw.
It'll be down 7. Nope, down 6.
Man.
Devin Booker advances the ball, goes straight to the cup for 2. Again, but he gets squatted by Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert. All right, advances the ball down court, game over. Yo, 122, 116.
And a dunk at the end.
Adios
Damn.
for the Suns season. Hey, congratulations to the Minnesota Timberwolves, man. Anthony Edwards, man. Sky's the limit, bro. You on your way, man. Yeah, he advances to the second round, man. It's gonna be a good series next round. Nuggets versus Timberwolves, unless something changes in that the Nuggets Lakers series. Just the matchup we'll be seeing.
It's gonna be a good one. It'll be one
Yeah,
for the
and with Jamal Murray hurt, he better come back. Hopefully, he'll be back for the beginning of the next season series, or before the end of this series with the Lakers. So, we'll follow up with it, man. Y'all make sure y'all come on, over, man. Tuesday we'll be back in live 8:30 Central. It'll be the Maxcast Sports Show in life on Tuesday, 8:30 Central Time. Y'all show up. Max.
If you guys haven't done it already, please hit that subscribe button, like and share with your friends. We're here. We're growing. We want you guys to be as much a part of it as we are, and we want to see it grow with you. And without you guys, we can't do it. So all the help that you guys give us, we really do appreciate you guys tuning in and being here with us. It means a lot. On behalf of Raw Sports Radio, Super Dave and Mad Max saying, keeping it raw, keeping it real, and we'll see you again Tuesday night.
Tuesday night, 8:30. Go subscribe to the Maxcast Sports Show. Go subscribe. All right, hit that like button, man. We out of here. Keep it raw.
Keep it raw.
Keep it raw. All right, we out.